What's going on, gamers? Hope you're having an awesome Saturday evening, and thank you for tuning in to another Turboblaze Trials tournament. Before we get into round one action, we do want to give our sponsors over at Collectors Connection a shout out. You can visit their website at collectorsconnectionduluth.com for their weekly list of events. If you live in that Duluth, Minnesota area, definitely check them out for a home for your TCG card sports. I'm joined tonight by Ravi and Chucky, and we are getting the round one pairings now. Gonna get the clock started for our end. Let's pick a matchup, guys. Looks like we've got Lee and Evan, so there's some Blazer on Blazer crime. Ghouls and Venom looks cool. You guys want to do Ghouls and Venom?
I'm cool with that.
It's Venom on it's Venom on grass.
Okay, cool.
Not fire this week.
Dude.
All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know for sure, but if it is, he's probably on Eggmill, which is actually even better because he's going to be playing Eggmill against the creator. All right, I'm going to go do all the judge checks. I'll be right back.
Yep, we'll hop into there. Ravi, we'll just hop into table 6, brother, and we'll get ready to watch their game.
For sure. So in the metagame, we are seeing that tonight we have a 40% of psychic players, 5 psychic players, 3 fighting, 2 grass, 1 metal, 1 dragon, and 1 water. So mostly psychic for tonight. Are we seeing people on RDT? Probably. I'm gonna check the list.
Meta. Yeah, you can check it for sure while I get the players pulled up here. Get us ready to go.
Okay, so Fireball is on Kurskis tonight. Okay. So, standing here. Okay, Lee Hoffman is on grass with the the Meganium deck. I think.
Probably so.
Yeah, Chigurita Bailiff Meganium, Rillaboom. Okay, so Rilla Sour, no Sour. We got Meganium. Mickey's on Psychic with the Garbodor deck that we have seen in the 3K, I suppose. Venom is on grass and it's not Eggman, it's his Decidueye list.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Decidueye that for 1 energy does 170, but you have to discard a basic grass energy from your hand. If you can't, this attack does nothing. So it's this like tiny mini game of seeing if you can discard the energy or not. So both players are setting up. Ghouls today is on Dragobox, if I'm not mistaken. It's on Dragon. Yeah. Dragon Koraidon. Raging Pod, Dragon Reshiram, and Tatsugiri. Okay, we're seeing the Koraidon list this week. What else? We have Gavin on fighting on. It's kind of RDT, but with Garganacle. So more evolutions involved in that deck. Evan with Psychic, with Cresselia, expecting to see a lot of RDT. Cresselia and Munkidori, both really good cards in that matchup. So we're gonna see if he crossed his path with it. And we are jumping now to the right of the.
Oh, goodness, right off the rip.
Oh my god, yeah. So we're seeing a Chorus Tenacity being played.
That's game over. That's game over.
That's
I just finished judging.
Okay.
All right, and in a lightning flash, let's jump to another table. Let's see. Let's pick another one from the group here. Mickey and
you guys
Fireball.
pick one, I'll join you.
Probably just be Lee and Evan. Probably the safe bet. 2 Blazers. Just check them out. Unless you're interested in another deck, Ravi. I mean, I can ask you that question. Is there another deck out here in the field that like makes you want to hop to that archetype?
Well, we saw that there is 1 medal. Is Sligo with his deck?
Hey, I'm happy to go check out Count Sligoo's matchup. Let's see if it is Sligoo. Yeah, it is Sligoo on metal. So you want to just jump to table 1?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool with me.
Group. Okay, oh my god, 4 mulligans.
Oh goodness.
Yo, Sligo is gonna have a hell of a start.
For sure.
for sure. So Sligo's on his metal list with Melmetal, Samacenta, Earthworm. Oh, no Melmetal this time. Small, more low to the ground list. Heatran, Jirachi, Iron Crown, Earthworm, Samacenta. With the Bronze package. And the Galarian Berserker for boosting damage. And in the other side, the other player is Gray. Let's check the bearings. No. He is on fighting on a fighting list with involving Garganacle, both Garganacle and Machoke,
Okay.
but not Machoke. He's running the Tinglu, he's running the rocks, he's got the Sudowoodo also, so a more conservative, we can say, fighting list, including the both rocks.
Yeah, players are starting to adapt around RDT, right? You see the Machoke inclusion. Probably a reason for that, right, Robbie?
Yeah, for sure. Well, we have seen that not running or decks or types that don't have access to the bench barrier Pokemon are very punished by Tinglu in RDT.
Yeah.
So yeah, the appearance of Machoke and no Machamp, that's curious, but says okay, we are counting on spread, on bench damage and stuff.
Yeah, that's an interesting list. I mean, I think it's really weird to not include the Machamp if you're already dedicated a little more, because it's a pretty good closer. But of course, again, I think it's more just they need the bench barrier, right? But
yeah,
we're playing the other Tinglu, which if those aren't familiar, it's a Tinglu that its first attack isn't as relevant. The second attack's the reason you play it. Arrogant Impact, 3 energy, does 220. However, if it has 4 or more damage counters on it, it cannot attack or can't use that attack. So it's very relevant just because, again, there's lots of ways to mitigate damage or put spread on the Stinglu, and then suddenly it's an incapable attacker. However, it hits a certain threshold that's really important too.
Yeah, really big attacker, but with the downside of the attack. Well, we are gonna start seeing players take his own versions of the fighting list. We are gonna see probably this kind of mixes between one Tinglu and the other, but for me the choice is obvious. Tinglu Ground Crusher is just so relevant for the deck to function. The combo with the rocks and the Blood Moon Ursaluna is just to be banned. Yep.
Oh, so we're playing a trainer's mail, and we're getting Pokegear from the trainer's mail. Probably means we're digging a little further.
Yeah. Sligo starting with the Galarian Meowth, right? On the active, and the Heatran that it has a fire energy attached, deals more damage. So we are jumping on Sligo's turn now, and he played an S-Ball. So in the search for Bronzor, maybe.
Yeah, Discord's struggling a little bit on my end. Are you guys getting the same kind of
impression?
Okay.
Yeah, we're having a few technical difficulties with resolution.
Discord loves to do this to us. Let's not lie.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's slightly better on my side.
There we go. There comes a clear. Okay, so Adventure Bag coming off for Sligo there.
Okay. Adventure Bag that's gonna grab metal goggles and the Sweet Sweep skateboard for the Jirachi.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fundamental
to
get. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. If those aren't familiar, it's a neat little combo that existed before in Standard and exists now. The Jirachi goes to sleep with its ability. However, a skateboard allows it to still retreat even if it's asleep. So, that neat little combo. Draws you very powerful card.
Yep. So we're going into that Jirachi, revealing this up 5 cards. Searching for a trainer. Which would be the choice?
Yeah, I saw Rope and Seeker. So
and reset stamp also.
Oh yeah, there is a reset stamp. Yep. Okay. Looks like you may be.
Just going for the Seeker. Benching Bronzong, attaching the fire energy to that Heatran, starting to put pressure on the board. Oh my god, Fighting Fury Bolt also. Okay. So seeing that his opponent is on a slower setup, Sligo goes all in on that Heatran.
Yep. And this is just taking advantage of one of the flaws I found in testing fighting is that this Ting Lu is a huge liability to start. It just becomes a big problem whenever you have something with such a high retreat cost and it can't attack right away or make use of that. So then you have to use valuable resources just to get it out of the active. And I felt like the opportunity cost of the card is not enough to warrant that. But again, it still has a strong attack. It can do some damage. So hopefully we can see if we can get something started with it. Looks like we're going to just reset our hand with Lily's Determination.
That sweet card and supporter that we got in our Mega Evolution set that practically replaced Cynthia in most of the decks.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen decks that run both Cynthia and Lilies.
But... Cynthia? I barely knew her.
Who is she? We got our new best friend Lilies drawing 8 cards if we have still 6 prizes. Super good on the early game and super good on the late game if we get Iona or Marnie to get out of the tiny hand. We are still drawing that 6 cards, 6 new cards to our hand. So Quick Ball is going to be played, discarding the Boss's Orders on gray side. And probably is gonna go for one of the rocks. We need to see more cards. We need to set up a little bit more. We need to get the crew on the field. Grace also playing the Terrakion with Retaliate. Oh. So in order to use the attack more efficiently, if this thing is going down, we are gonna need to see Terrakion on the bench. Okay, so the Sword Rock is the choice for the Quick Ball. We're doing a little bit of price checking, I guess.
Yeah, probably so. Hasn't been much of a chance for Grayson to kind of look through their deck, so I imagine probably just getting a sense of what is missing, so they can math out their plays for the coming turns. You've just seen a Lily reset your hand, so now we're going to be able to hit this Ultra Ball, probably go get the Lunatone as long as it is available, and then we'll be off to the races with the draw engine that Fighting has available to it.
Yep.
Let's see. Is that the Lunatone pulled from the Ultra Ball?
I can't see underneath. I
can't tell just
make
yet.
out. Yeah, he's got his hand over it, but I think he has Lunatone and Soul Rock. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably. So I'm getting a little bit of low resolution on my side.
Yeah,
that's also the case. Yeah.
Logan,
it's definitely Lunatone, though.
Do you think you could adjust the antenna a little for me?
Yeah. Let's.
Anyone born after 1997, I'm sorry you don't get that reference.
Hang on. We got it. Maybe now. Nope. It's gonna be a hard no.
Okay.
So it looks like we played an escape rope.
See, we're definitely going probably on Soul Rock to get that 70.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah. Oh, Sligo promoting the Meowth. 60 HP. Yep. Here comes the energy. And it's Solar Beam? No.
Cosmo Beam.
Cosmo Beam.
Cosmo Beam. Yeah, that's it. Cosmic Beam.
Yeah, Cosmic Beam in the English translation. Yeah, we were running the... Man, we've been playing too many Japanese translations over the last couple of months. Cosmic Beam. Takes the first prize for the fighting player.
Yeah, Cosmic Beam. Okay, so Sligo is gonna have access to his own Lilith now to reset his hand. Scable on the Jirachi. Iron Defender, another new card from the Mega Evolution set that reads all metal Pokemon take 30 less next turn, if I'm not mistaken. Defender. During your opponent next turn, all of your metal Pokemon take 30 less damage from attacks.
Yep.
So, no, Sligo's Camis. Oh, no, he's back. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, look at this beautiful, that's custom bronzer, right?
Mm-hmm.
With
It's
metal
very pretty.
silver. Yep. So, with the Galarian Meowth down, maybe it's because the Berserker is priced, or because he values more Heatran not being touched by damage, maybe expecting another type of attacker after the Soul Rock. So fresh new hand, Iron Crown hits the bench. And we are contemplating more plays. We have 7 cards. Okay. So energy on the Heatran is just missing 1 energy. Checking the discard pile if any energy is available for Bronzong's ability. But it looks that we have a problem. No, we are not getting the attack going. Okay, promoting the Heatran. We can attack with the first one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Guard Call, which I think also reduces the number of attacks by 30. Is that right?
Yeah.
So he's going to have this is a really large Heatran, and now it is not like you reduce all damage by 60. So that's it's really going to make it more difficult to KO. I don't think there's any amount of damage buffs that are going to allow this Solrock to take a knockout here.
Yeah. Yeah, and Cosmic Beam also just ignores resistance and weakness, not other effects like similar cards. For example, the Cornerstone Mask of Reborn in the standard format that also ignores resistance and weakness, but also the effects on the Pokemon. But in this case, we are if the Solrock is getting his attack, he's only doing 10 damage with base damage.
Yeah, it would be a 10 base damage, but it would do the additional 20 since he has a strong energy, correct? So he could hit for 30, but it's a very large Heatran. We're talking about a 180, so a very large boy, and only 1 energy attach away from starting to being able to knock out effectively everything on the other side of the board. So a little concerning. So I had another resolution blip there, but I think we played a Brooklyn Hill and then used it. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting the lunar cycle going, discarding 1 energy on gray side to draw 3 new cards. Aurora energy going to the Okidogi. And it looks like we are gonna see another Cosmic Beam. Yeah, Cosmic Beam for 30. Yo, what's up with the Discord bitrate? For me, now it's only pixels.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
for us. I'm talking to people in the YouTube chat about alternative ideas going forward for like trying to fix this, but more than likely, the problem is that if it's on the player side, like if they're on Wi-Fi or something like that, then it could just literally be their upload rate that's gonna be the problem. But we definitely have some ideas that we're gonna try this week. We may be able to pull like a stream table into a Zoom call or something like that and keep the bit rate up. It's at least it's like trying to fix itself tonight. The other night, Ravi, it was so bad. It was the entire game, and it never would clear. And like right now, at least it's clear to be able to kind of give some gameplay.
Yeah, for sure. And Sligo.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, Sligo got his first KO, so he takes his prize card with Heatran. He managed to get that third energy for the second attack, Iron Hammer. With the presence of the fire energy, is going for 160, so pretty notable attack. Great promotes Okidogi for making use of his bulkiness against this Heatran. We got to remember that the ability on the doggy says that, or reads that if he has dark energy attached, it has 100 more HP and deals 100 more damage. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, relevant. It's like worded in a way that says all attacks do 100 more damage. So if you had an alternate attack that you could attach to the dog, it also does 100 more damage.
Oh,
looking at you, Crisis Punch. If you ever need to do that 380 in GLC, be my guest.
It also synergizes with Blindside, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it worked that way. I mean, like Okidogi taking knockouts in standard on 3 prize Pokemon is pretty impressive, though.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's pretty cool.
Poor Mega Kangaskhan. Yeah.
That's right. Never stood a chance.
Don't hurt the child. Okay, we're getting now another lunar cycle, and we are seeing that the rocks are just fantastic in much of these fighting builds. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the third turn in a row where lunar cycle has been seen. So 9 cards that otherwise wouldn't be seen in this scenario. We're getting the attach on the doggy, and we're gonna good punch.
Yep, the good boy with the good punch. That's how it goes.
Okay, Heatran is going down, and well, obviously Jirachi is going to be promoted here. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, hold on. Let's get that back. I gotta go fix it.
Oh, okay.
There's the pixels again, Robbie.
Yeah, there's the pixels again. So, what could happen? So, Heatran, 140 plus Fighting Fury Belt, 180. He has 3 damage counters on it, so it's currently at 150. And
so he's short on the knockout. That's what you guys are seeing. Possibly.
He's short?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that's what Chucky jumped in there for.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of odd because Gray did attack with the Soul Rock, so there should be 30 damage placed on the Heatran. And I didn't see any damage reduction being played last on Sligo turn. Sligo. And Aurora energy is there, so it counts as a dark energy for the ability and as a fighting energy to the attack cost. So doggies should be doing 170. Okay, we're gonna wait on Chucky and check what was the situation.
2 prize penalty. I can see that. It looks like.
Yeah, DPC. Pretty devastating on GLC. Makes more sense in a complete format with all the gimmicks, rule box Pokemon. But the rules are the rules.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've been doing generally 1 prize penalties for GLC for the way that we've been doing it, but I don't know what. Chucky will let us know whenever he gets back in here.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. So, all right.
So
yeah. So, I think it's kind of straightforward to know, but Lunar Cycle was used illegally because Solrock is in the discard pile. It's not in the bench.
okay.
However, the problem is, so what had happened is in between that time, he had already made an attachment and then also took the prize from an attack. So the problem is, it's like it's not. I mean, again, we were watching. It didn't look like there was any shuffling of the hand. So based on that, I'm not going to just give an automatic game loss. Count seemed to be okay with that, but I have to give some type of penalty. So
Yeah,
I think the most fair was a 2 prize penalty.
yeah, that makes
I guess-
sense. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
for
we like I was telling Robbie, we've been erring on the side of 1 prize penalties for most of our decisions, but like that's a lot of actions were made after
Yeah.
the fact of an illegal play.
And it
For
was
sure.
specifically that there's no way for us to know if
Right.
the draw gave him the fighting energy or
Right.
not, and that's exactly why I went with 2 prizes.
Yeah, we would
So,
have to go back on the stream, and we're not gonna be able to
Yeah.
do that in a timely
Right.
manner. You know, we can't extend these rounds. We're in Limitless, so we have to play to the time that we're allotted. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
and it's always tough having to give penalties like that. But I mean,
Yeah.
the alternative is if these things happen at a competitive environment like setting, like it would be an outright game
Yeah,
loss, right? Or a
it's
match
game
loss.
loss.
Probably so.
Yeah,
Right.
hmm
I think
Yeah,
I think
it's-
first would be game, second's match, and then potential DQ if it's
DQ.
concerning for repetitive
hmm
or like intentional. So
yeah. No, but for this kind of situation, yeah, as you said, Chucky, is a lot of actions were played, and so it becomes like this kind of irreparable board state.
exactly.
In so if we follow the guidelines, the rule book, it will be a match loss in this scenario. Well, game loss. But we can argue that he used 1 energy for the lunar cycle, so
Mhm.
there was the energy. The overdraw and the prize card. Okay.
hmm
That's one of the cool things about having Ravi on the desk. Ravi is a local judge in his chili local store there where he plays and is from. So having the insight on the book itself is pretty cool from Ravi to not.
Yeah, as Logan said, I'm part of the professor program. I'm currently a basic TCG judge. Actually, this month I'm aiming to get 1 tier higher on the program. But yeah, we have seen these situations, these kind of situations, many times. Items being played under Voodoo,
Mm-hmm.
maybe attach over attachments. It's not that odd or that rare to see. So the the situations and the penalties, we're all familiar with that.
So I was clarifying with them, like I don't know, like when we reversed everything, I don't know if he actually took the fighting energy back. However, the problem is that I can't let him take the fighting energy back because he's not sure if the one he attached to dog is the one. So then it's just like, okay, you have to leave that there. So he's another card down, but
Okay.
that's because there's no way to prove that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the pixelating is playing into part of this because if we could keep up a little and see a little more clearly, it's a little easier to kind of see this.
Training court gonna bring back that fighting energy.
He almost did it again.
Oh,
No,
did
I
it again.
watched.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw.
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw. He picked it
I
up and put
saw-
it right back into the discard pile.
Yep. So Doggy survived one attack from this Iron Crown, this Paradox Pokemon that reads. It deals damage for the amount of Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the slasher one does the additional damage if your opponent has more than 3 bench Pokemon, or
Yeah.
3 or more. Mm-hmm.
Deleting Slash for 2, 1 melee and 1 colorless. If your opponent has 3 or more benched Pokemon, this attack does 80 more damage.
Such a strong card in Gym Leader Challenge, a format where you definitely see your opponents most of the time playing to these wide boards, and even at the very smallest of what we would consider a wide board, like under Parallel City or other, disruption like Avery, your opponent's still usually going to be having a board of 3, plus.
Yep, and being a basic two energy attacker is pretty solid. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Iron Crown is going down with the good punch. But this Doggy, his time has come. Maybe some sentence on the board. So if we can get an attachment going.
So alternatively, if he can find Silent Lab or not Silent or Hex Maniac, then he's also able to just take a double KO here potentially, which I think is what he's looking for. And this is a common line to be aware of when you're playing against dog, is that you don't always have to take the one shot on the dog. You can actually set up 2 prize turns and catch back up on parity simply by having Hex or Silent Lab. It's a common method of dealing with the dog, so to speak.
Yeah. So that Pokegear is gonna be draw from the Girachi's ability, and we are ripping it right now. So 7 cards. Oh no. Just the Fava? Just the Fava.
Will also do it.
Yes, that is
yes.
true.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep. Removing special energy will get rid of the ability, and that will also allow for the same play. So yes, this is another method. And unfortunately, I have experienced this Fava play myself
all too
a few
often,
times.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yep. That Doggy is going back to 130 HP with 170.
130 on it.
Yeah. With 17 damage counters on it, he's going down. And Gray's thinking what to promote here. It looks like Sorok is the choice. And Ultra Ball is being played and on Sligo's side.
What's the basic down on Sligo's bench right now? What?
It's Zamazenta.
It's Zamazenta.
No, the full art. What, Robbie?
Oh, that's Bronzong.
That's Bronzong. That's
okay.
Custom art.
Okay.
Bronzong.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will see that Bronzong be able to attach another metal energy from the discard pile onto the Zamazenta. So Zamazenta is now able to retaliate. One of the strongest retaliate attackers in the game. Does 100 plus an additional 120 damage if your Pokemon were knocked out last turn. So it's going to be able to do 220 damage this turn, as Grayson did take a knockout with the Okidogi last turn. Field Blower is going to remove the training court so that Grayson also is not going to have access to an easy recovery of a basic energy from his discard pile. Sligo mapping out these turns very nicely, knowing only having to take a couple more prize cards to pull off the win in the game, just taking it nice and slow. And
and we see the Earthworm on the bench. That's not a common card.
No.
See in metal decks. So it has the Crunch Time Rush. For 3 energies, it does 90 damage plus. If there's 3 or fewer fewer cards in your deck, this deck does 150 more damage. So he's able to take the whale down.
Interesting.
That is
So
a
that's 3
spicy
cards or
card.
fewer in the deck?
3 cards or fewer, yeah.
Okay, kind of
So
like
you have
Wochian.
Yep, you have to dig.
Makes
for
me think it's
getting
the fastest grass in the West deck with the Wuqian that does the. I think it does the same thing, but it snipes 2, right? It has the same conditions. Yeah.
Same conditions, yeah. 3 or maybe 4 fewer cards.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's 4. Because with Wochian, if you leave exactly 4, you're able to survive 1 Riceman.
Mm.
Balilba. So also Samacenta doing a base 100 damage is also a threat for Little Basics, and it has the disability that reduces damage, right? The Metal Shield ability. That if Samacenta has any metal energy attached, no energy. Oh, that's curious. So any energy attached, it takes 30 less damage from opponent's attacks.
Wait, Zamazenta's not metal energy?
Nope. It says energy.
Whoa.
Any energy. So it can be a special energy, it can be capture.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zamazenta's a beast. I can remember this in standard play, how it would deal with 2 prizers and just be this threat. So no doubt, very strong in GLC as well. One of Metal's best attackers for sure.
Yep. So in Gray's side, we are seeing the Clara being played. Yep. That's gonna return 2 Pokemons and 2 energies. We're gonna see that Solrock again to being able to use that Lunar Cycle ability. And what's the other card? Discord messing with us again.
Yeah.
Stogie? Yeah, it's Stogie back. He's back.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate we're in the situation we are because the prize penalties are really playing a huge factor here. Otherwise, we'd have a really close game. But I mean, I'm not
who
seeing
knows
it
if we would have even been here had it not been for that,
Mm-hmm.
we may not even made it to this point and had the play not played out and been, resolved in the way that it was. So
Exactly.
Okay. So Ray's checking his discard. For an attachment? Oh, okay, and yeah, the first is Sunbringer, right? Attach the
Good game.
Yep, and that's game.
Sligo had Guzma in hand. Yep, to be able to close out this game in favor of the metal deck. So, only about 6 minutes left in the round. Let's jump to the standings, see what everything is looking like to this point. Let's see. So, we see that Sligo able to take down Grayson in round 1. Lee takes the loss to Evan in round 1. Yep, Evan on a, like Ravi had said, Cresselia influenced Psychic List. We saw the Ghouls Donk, and then Shark got a round 1 bye. So those are the only results that are in so far. We can take a look into a couple of these other matchups just to see where they're at.
Yeah, and we have, for what it's worth, we have an additional 5 minutes because our round 1 we always give an additional 5 because of the webcam checks. So I think that we got George just finished his game with Gavin. So yeah, we could check into one of the other games, or we could wait. I will say, no matter which table we go to, RDT is being played. So
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can hop out because there's still about 11 minutes left in the round if that's the case. So we're at 10 minutes left in the round, so we can hop out to like Mickey's table.
Mickey's game, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's stay. Oh, okay. Crystal clear camera.
No, wait,
cameras.
did I lie?
Oh yeah.
Maybe I lied.
We got purple cards here.
Maybe it
Yep.
was. Oh, it was Gavin who was playing RDT. But never mind. I'm sorry. I had the wrong person. Whoops. Interesting.
This is good.
Yeah. This is fine. Yeah, it looks like we have this a
5.
traditional
How many
psychic.
How many prize cards is the
Four,
Blacephalon player on? 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
4. We are at 4. So in Mickey's side, we got the Garbotoxin Garbodor, right?
Yeah, like you said, it may be that maybe the full grip list. Maybe
No,
something similar. It's probably different though.
No, this is Mickey. He's been on this list for a bit. It's like a mix of spread plus using ability lock. He's been playing it on and off during the Turboblaze Trials when he's been playing Psychic. He's got actually pretty close. I think he's gotten to like a couple of 3-1s or been 3-0 or 2-0 and then taken a loss or so. So
he's got Mickey on the right side. And let's see.
And Fireball on the...
Fireball on the left. Okay. Or on for me. Yeah.
And Mickey is with Meloetta on the active. I don't know that card.
Yes, that is Meloetta. Yeah, Meloetta is a fun card. It's a
Soprano Wave. Yeah.
Yep. So flip 3 coins. For each coin flipped, you put 10 on every Pokemon on the opposing side.
Oh, okay. Spread. An interesting melody for 2:30, and your opponent's Pokemons get confused. So kind of like Mind Vent from Monkey Dory, but with more damage. And the stadium to play is Pootown. Pootown?
Also very relevant. Pootown is whenever you evolve a Pokemon, you place 3 damage counters on that Pokemon. So get another way to just keep keep spread and just suppress an opponent from trying to reestablish a board if they're a setup Evo heavy deck, which the Psychic deck is a very Evo heavy deck.
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing Curse Kiss actually.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing more of the staples, but yeah, lots of stage 2s.
Yep. And we see that Galade is on his last breath. He's got 40 HP left, and the Wobbuffet, it has 20 damage counters on it. So a very damaged and poor board state on Fireball's end, and Mickey is just set up and rolling, you know.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a concern that Fireball might not be aware of the Blacephalon coming up. How he's talking. I mean, he might be aware that he's going to lose 2 prizes here, but curious to see how this is going to work.
Yeah, if we see Hand Disruption plus Blacephalon double KO, will be dead game. Well, end game scenario. Sorry. You're seeing that Garbodor with Garbotoxin being promoted with the Float Zone on it. Pokegear being played by Mickey. It's gonna look for 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 7, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 7.
Yeah. For Iono. Oh no.
Iono.
Blacephalon.
Just to give you a heads up, we do have.
Sorry.
I know it's going to say time in the round, but we 5-minute extension since it's the first round. So you guys have 5 minutes left.
Okay, spell tag being attached to that Blacephalon. More damage counters will be involved if Blacephalon is going down. Iona being played, so both players take 3 cards off the top of the deck, and let's see what happens. Plus Cephalon getting the attach, and we are gonna see fireworks. So Blacephalon as an Ultra Beast has the Fireworks Bombs attack, and it reads put 4 damage counters on your opponent's side, but if your opponent has exactly 3 prices, that's the case, we do basically Lost Mind, 12 damage counters instead of the 4. So both Gallade and Wolfred are going down. We're gonna see a timer wall being played. Maybe just to shuffle the deck, getting back the cards that were on the bottom, and that's the scoop on Fireball. So Mickey's gonna take this first round, and the other players are also done. So Gavin is gonna take the loss, and yeah, we got Sligo with the win, Evan, Mickey, George, Ghouls with Dunk, and Shark with his bye this first round of our weekly Turboblaze Trials. So we're gonna move to round 2. What we are expecting on this second round, Logan? What will you be interested on seeing?
Yeah, so we'll have Sligo, Evan, CJ, and Mickey and Georgie and Ghouls all moving to 1-0. So a lot of good players, a lot of good decks out there tonight. Again, pretty fair spread of representation. Even like, when you come to one of these events and you see 4 psychic lists or 5 psychic lists out of a whole room, it's always interesting to break down that type as its own kind of. There's so many ways that you can play psychic these days, and again tonight it's the same kind of deal with our tournament. There's a ton of different psychic brews out there in the room, so always excited to see how psychic turns out. CJ is a player that I don't believe that I've seen their name pop up before. Looks like they're on RDT, so that's a cool thing to see, a player that is definitely new to me on the front foot.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask him when I jumped in to see, because they were about to draw or be at time, so I was going to let them know they had 5 more minutes and they just finished. But then they both just said, "Good game," and jumped out of the chat. So I wanted to talk to him a little bit. Maybe after we'll get to ask him about the deck a little bit and what he thinks of it. So, but yeah, round 2 is going to be starting right now. I'll let our next players know about our next round. And it's up. You guys want to look at the settings there?
Yeah, looking at it right now. You got Sligo and Ghouls. You got Mickey and Shark. Probably just taking a look at a situation where we watch Sligo back with Ghouls, because we know both those archetypes, both those players, both those decks. So you guys want to jump to that one?
I mean, yeah, technically we're following Ghouls' journey from start, right? We just at the beginning didn't go very long, and count on the other game we did. So I think it only makes sense to jump into that one.
Yep. So Ghouls on Dragobox with Coridon against Sligo's
Ghouls, if you could please wait until everyone's ready to start and win the match.
We don't want to see another dunk.
Kevin, you missed
you-
it. It started before, like, and it's fine. It's a big deal. But I went and through the judge panel or the panel of all the matches as the judge, and it was the last one. So I get there, and he already dunked. Like the game was already over before I could tell them they could start.
That's funny. So, and so Reginald and Tatsugiri are the only forms of dunking with the Dragon Box. Am I correct?
Yeah. I mean, well, okay, you could technically Reggie Drago if you get like a crazy hand. Like there are ways to multi-accelerate in the deck.
Yeah,
so, like,
for sure. Yeah.
So like Crispin, yeah. So like technically, you could dunk with every one of them because if you Crispin plus DDE is already in hand, then you can do it. And it gets in the nuts. Like even the Reshiram can Turboblaze Crispin DDE or something crazy. Yeah. Like again, if you're winning the game, you can go all in, right? So.
No, I've seen some crazy dunk capabilities from the Dragon side. Not usually. I mean, it's just gonna kind of depend on how Fireball's start is here, but Fireball only having this Jirachi in the active is pretty weak to a Crispin DDE. Like that could very easily end this game if we don't find another Pokemon.
Yep, I think that's where the Jirachi plus Pokestop is gonna try to dig for a way to not immediately die, right?
We hope.
If there is another dunk, I'm gonna lose my mind. So in Ghoul side is it's Reshiram. So technically.
Oh, it is Reshiram. Oh my gosh, I thought that was Bolt. Yep.
No, that's Reshiram.
Oh yeah. That is definitely one of the key ways to start a dunk. Like with Reshiram there, it makes the capabilities infinitely more higher. Now we're just literally having a Fire Energy and a Guzma Hollow away from being able to swing as much as 160 on turn 1.
I mean, honestly, with the Jirachi, I mean, I guess you'd have to have the tool already at hand.
Sorry, Jackie, didn't mean to interrupt you. I had a chat about players on certain decks. It's Schools on Box. I'm just now getting all this updated with their names and everything.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, if he has like the retreat tool as well, you don't even necessarily a Goose Hollow in itself to get you the damage mod, DDE, and then the Stormy Mountain just to find the Bolt, or to find even Tatsugiri. Actually, Tatsugiri could dunk here, right? So like it's hilarious that so many different outs to just win the game. Turns out that Dragon Box is actually a really defensive deck, and the best defense is just to beat your opponent before they can play the game.
Yeah, that's right. Tatsugiri dunks. That's my favorite.
Fun fact, that's actually the very first time I played this deck. I was like, I don't know what this deck's all about. I remember looking it up online before I knew you guys. I was like, this deck looks cool. And someone at the locals was like, no, I'm Grandpa. I play Dragonite and all the others. And I remember getting a turn 1 Tatsugiri dunk on a Dratini, and I was like, yeah, this deck's what's up.
Oh yeah, bro. I had the same kind of energy first time playing it. It's like, why is every dragon deck not doing this?
Yeah.
Right. I'm not trying to be psychic. I'm trying to win.
Who needs it?
Let alone the first ever time. Like, everyone has their first times when X happened. Let alone the first time that you Clara for Druddigan and the energy's back to just stamp those right back into play. And then the next turn, do it again with a Raihan play. It's insane. When Drago Box is moving, it flies.
Oh,
here we go.
Boy.
We see
he's got if he has any other energy in hand
and a pivot,
the game's over, right?
Yep.
Oh, baby.
Tranquil 120.
Yep. Bam. Turboblaze. Dude,
no. Stop.
Didn't even have to start the clock.
My God. Goose.
He says, what do I do? What do I do? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, good news is we get to keep on looking at the 1-0s. Let's go check out iPod Shark. We haven't had a chance to have Shark on stream in the whole time we've been running the Turboblaze Trials, and they've been on tons.
Yeah. He needs to stop stacking the nets. Yeah.
Man's been on a heater since full grip, right?
Yeah. Main character
Yep.
vibe.
Yep. Main character energy for sure, Robbie.
Yeah. His knight. His knight. Well, we're gonna go to see Mickey again.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep. I've hopped to the Mickey.
Yeah.
Because I would like to see iPod Shark. Shark is one of our good friends from up at the Collectors Connection. So getting them on stream is really fun for me. Got to meet them in Akron. Shark's a little dude, man. I loved it. He's one of the only ones that can contest ghoulies for the lowest height in the room.
The honey badger energy.
Yeah.
By the way, he's not iPod Shark this month. He's Spooky Shark.
Spooky Shark.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. We're on the spooky season.
That's right.
So we got a water deck featuring Whooper. What? Okay.
Yeah, he's playing the Clogsire that I think can move water energy.
Yes. Yeah. Loves that engine. Yep.
Yeah, which is really cool with Kyogre. Like they're like certain cards that it works really well with, because you can have a Kyogre in the active, and the combination of Quagsire plus Frostmoth effectively act as
Max
Caliber. So it's Max Caliber with extra steps, but there's also a lot of good things you can do with it too. Like you can pivot energy whenever an attacker is no longer optimal, and then reset onto something else. So again, it's got a pretty neat effect. You just have to set up a bit for it.
Okay, and we're seeing that the new Sobble it's being played, the Mega Evolution one. It is optimal, is the question.
Yes, it is optimal.
Yeah, I believe
so. It's optimal? Yeah? What is his attack?
Take my word for it. It's the optimal one.
It's a coin flip 30 for one water energy. So in a world where, Badu exists.
Yeah,
being able to swing one for 30.
Yeah, that's
actually
cool.
Very relevant in water versus grass, because that can be something that really hinders water setup, is not having that ability to use the items to get your evos and then go off. So that 30 is very relevant. And it has all the other base stats that so literally it's just the attack that puts it over the edge of the other Sobbles.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Same good stats, the 1 retreat, the 70
HP.
Yep.
That's
it's cool artwork too, I'm not gonna lie.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Evan did some custom drawing on mine while we were in Akron. Added some cool flare colors to make it look like its shiny counterparts, because we have the shiny Drizzile and we have the shiny Inteleon, but no shiny Sobble. Why?
Yeah.
I actually just noticed that he's also playing the new Snog for Mega Evolution,
also
which
optimal, I believe.
Yes, I would agree. Yeah, I don't think that the Snom's ability to call.
I mean, if you're playing the Wind Retreaters, I'll say that. If you're playing the Snom for call, then that's a totally different question, because that's a 2 retreat Pokemon, and you know what you're giving up to get Call for Family as an option for you.
Right. I would but I actually think having one that has a way to protect itself.
It's interesting.
Outweighs, you get the option of protect or retreat, which I think actually outweighs the small edge of when you would Call for Family. So I actually like this one better.
Yep.
Unfortunate too, because I don't know if this one has a good art or not. Like full art. So I guess we're gonna have to get that switched out.
And Ghouls will always play that. No, I love Ghouls, right? Akron 3K winner, on a heater tonight. He plays the wrong Snom, guys. This guy only does it because he likes the shiny cards.
Excuse me, sir. The actual water champion would like to come to the bench and tell you, yeah, I also play the golfer family with 2.
Get out of
But-
here with that mess.
But I will agree. I actually do like this new Snom. I think I like it more. It's the same reason I played Detect
The
Riolu
Yeah.
over the other Riolu options, because sometimes you're in a pinch and having the option to just outright say you're not doing anything for a turn while I set up matters, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, Yuxi got his attack, so we are seeing 20 damage over all of Shark's Pokemon, and he's going for that combo Drizzle for Evolution Incense getting maybe Frostmoth? Or was Frostmoth in hand from Beacon?
I'm not sure what Shark Beacon for. I didn't actually get to see that.
Yeah.
So Irida's a good
Oh,
card
okay.
to search out here, so we can just get
Yeah.
both. Yep.
So yeah, we got the Irida off of the Shady Dealings, the Evo instance is what.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's the Frostmoth. Yeah.
So we're gonna see Frostmoth with a couple of energies from that Earthen Vessel.
Wait, hold on. Can he play Raihan?
No, he's discarding.
Oh, he's discarding Raihan. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes more sense. It's like, yeah, that checks out. Okay, for the Earthen Vessel.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, just
So-
playing all the cards out there. We can't hear what's going on at the table, but that's probably, that's one of the things that we miss out on. But yep, discarding that Raihan to the Earthen Vessel, 2 water energies, be able to splash those into play. Onto that Kyogre, we see
1, 2,
3.
3.
no artillery on
And-
board, so it's just going to be another beacon.
Going for that
More than likely Inteleon.
Quagsire and Quagsire. Yeah,
Quagsire, yep.
that's it.
Cool. Not bad. Now we do have the pressure of being applied from Mickey's side, but not having those abilities shut off quite yet, proving to be a big deal for Shark on that turn. So even next turn, should be able to swing with this Kyogre. But then the problem becomes is that you're going to send all those energies back to your hand, guys, and at that point, Mickey's surely going to have evolved this Trubbish on the bench.
Yeah.
So
Or-
that's what gets tricky though, is I don't know if he can afford it, because right now he has to kind of wait, because if he does it too soon, then Mew's bench barrier no longer works, and Kyogre can just snipe the Trubbish, right? So, or the Garbodor. So he has to wait until the Kyogre takes an attack,
Yeah.
which again would not be optimal because of bench
Yeah,
barrier,
okay.
and then
I see.
do it. If he sequences it the wrong way, then he'll just lose Garbodor, and the whole thing unfolds, right?
Yeah, but man, the problem becomes like next turn if Shark. So if you don't turn off the abilities, Shark's surely gonna do that next turn, in Hex Maniac potentially to be able to snipe it down that way. That's probably what we're looking at, to be honest, Chucky, is because of Inteleon next turn. If Mickey doesn't shut down the abilities this turn, Inteleon just fetches out, the ability to retreat. Plus, maybe you're a card short there though, because we do need another water energy on this Kyogre. We haven't seen it yet, so
Yeah, given that he put Inteleon in hand, I think at this point Mickey is effectively forced to find the Garbodor, because and now I actually like this play from Shark. He set up the Kyogre intentionally so that if abilities are
Exactly.
turned off, he can still find a way out of the active in attach. That as long as he has it, he can do that. So, really smart play. We just have to see how this will play out.
I agree. Yeah, as we looked through that more, it was like, okay, actually, it kind of puts Mickey in an interesting
Okay.
spot where.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. So all abilities have been turned off now by this evolution of the Trubbish into Garbodor. A giant bomb being flashed at Shark. Not sure if that's going to come into play.
Oh,
Oh, Old Cemetery should have
Old
triggered.
Cemetery. Trigger
Yeah.
3 times. Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
So
60 additional damage on that Kyogre now. Up to 80, right?
Yeah, which it looks like he was asking about it, but it was already fixed. Shark had already accounted for it,
Okay.
but that's still very relevant because that means anytime he tries to move these in, like again, getting these energies in play and keeping them there is going to be really important because if he has to be reattaching from hand and he can't get rid of that stadium, he's going to be in a really hard position, right?
Yeah, it's just more resources now that you're going to have to account for. And now you
it also
abilities with the Inteleon, so.
And like the thing with his deck, like Mickey's deck lives and dies on when. Well, I shouldn't say lives and dies, but it thrives when you get to that mid game where 3 prizes are remaining, and Blacephalon just cleans the board and takes 4 prizes. So, like, this is actually really dangerous. But we're gonna have to see if Shark has a response.
yeah. And what do we think about Mew being the choice of bench barrier here over mine?
I don't know if it's
Psi power probably. No, it's definitely the attack. Being able to put 3 damage counters. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured that was the reason why.
Yeah, being able to finish 1 damage Pokemon, so it's 3 damage counters on any way you like. Yeah.
Yep.
So here's what I would argue though, and maybe this is only. I guess he couldn't do this because the Garbodor situation could make this not happen. But you could play Mime and then play the Memories of Dawn Mew because that could copy Uxie, and then you have 2 different attackers that can pull off painful memories. But again, if Garbodor is in play and active with the tool attached, then it doesn't work. So it's probably like ideal to be on the Psi power.
Yeah, for sure. So Shark is going for Lily's Determination. 6 prize remaining, so we're gonna see a new fresh 8 card hand on his side. Okay, he finds, is that Lost Vacuum? No, that's a Lost Vacuum, right?
Ooh,
so he can Lost Vacuum the balloon to getting his abilities back. That will be huge.
Yes, if he's able to vacuum and then get the Inteleon back out and unlock these abilities, that's going to be big.
Yep. That's what we're gonna see here. So balloon is no, Old Cemetery. Yeah, balloon.
No, Shark's like no.
He baited me. What?
Yeah. That's one of those classic. Are you sure you don't want to get rid of the stadium moments?
Yeah. Too funny.
Okay,
Gosh, we're still in a tough spot though because we're not seeing the Inteleon reached out for just yet. So if we did have access to that, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I see Ultra Ball for that Inteleon. More than likely, no other Pokemon you'd want in this situation. You got your abilities back. Let's shady deal for those last 2 pieces.
Yeah, and I would say you probably get waiting at the end plus or a supporter plus the Surfing Beach maybe because the Surfing Beach will allow you to. It does 2 things for you. You get to retreat, but also you get rid of that Old Cemetery, which I think is a huge pain, right?
Beach is an exquisite stadium here, but also the Scoop Up Net, just be able to deny damage. That one's okay too.
Yep, I do like that as well. So you can Aqua Patch here and then just Scoop and that be that. Yeah, that's really good as well.
Free you up a bench spot for possibly another attacker.
So get rid of the Vulpix stats. It becomes a liability in these spread matchups.
For sure.
Yes, prize denial is very important here, right? So I like that play.
Excellent.
Scoop Up is being played. And Inteleon. Okay.
Yeah. The Inteleon's a much safer attacker than the Kyogre in this situation. You got the energies on the board. This is exactly what we were talking about. Now we can just send those up. You don't have to remove the stadium from play because the energies are moving, so they're not being attached from hand.
Yep. Yeah. So, oh well, with the Herbalon gone, the bench barrier on Mule is back. So we're only gonna see that 120 being placed on the active Pokemon. No
Yep.
chip damage
No
on the
chip.
bench, but I think for this situation that's completely okay on Shark's end. So he got his first prize card, and now we are on Mickey's side. Promoting that Mew with user board for pre-retreat. Analyzing the potential plays. Obviously, we were willing to see another tool being attached to the Garbodor. Again. And yep. Okay. So Mickey is contemplating his potential plays. We got that Mimikyu on the bench. That's the one that copies a supporter, right? No.
Yeah, it's an
Mimikyu.
interesting one. I know that. It's not your common Mimikyu.
I know. It's perplex. Okay, perplex. So it can confuse for one, and also has the worst gift attack that deals 10 damage times the damage counters on all of your opponent's side. So potentially,
It will do a lot. It is current because of how much damage is on that Kyogre. It is doing like 200 plus damage.
yeah,
On the counter spread right now. I was listening. He was asking him how many total damage counters were on it. So he's definitely doing the math to get the Mimikyu set up for an attack here.
yeah.
I don't know if Sharks has the capability of doing this, but something important that his deck has the ability to do. I just don't know if he's able to get it. But if he's able to skip from 4 to 2 prizes, that will be huge. I mean, again, I don't know if he's even thinking about that. And the bench barrier muse is definitely creating a wall for that. But that is something that could potentially allow him to deny a more powerful Blacephalon play, but he just may not have the luxury for that, honestly. Like, ideally, if that Mew didn't have bench barrier up, then he could route that through the first 3 attacks.
Yep, and we are seeing that a spell tag is being attached to Garbodor, so no more abilities. And we got also the Field Blower on Shark's list. Yep, we got both tools, removers, Field Blower, and Lost Vacuum. Well, tools and Stadium removers. So it's gonna be that worst gift attack.
Yeah, so Mimikyu, he explained the attack effect and said it's 10 damage. So he's like, it does 10 damage for each damage counter. So it's doing a lot. that was the result. He Mimikyu takes the knockout for a lot.
Okay, no abilities. Hisu and Heavy Ball being played by Shark. He's gonna take a peek on his prices. Getting that. Is that Belusa?
It is Veluza. It is the IR Veluza.
This is bad, guys. It's looking really bad for Shark side now.
Yep.
You expended your Lost Vacuum that last turn. You didn't search out another way to remove tools, so you're banking on having that in your hand. Plus energy retrieval. Maybe the Kyogre was actually the play last turn to conserve all these energies and, cost you one less piece. Here comes the Super Rod being played down in combination with the Wishy-Washy being, or is that a Wishy-Washy beside the Veluza? Yeah. Okay, Wishy-Washy and Veluza being benched alongside. Super Rod more than likely going to have to put some of these energies back. Maybe part of the Inteleon line.
Thinking about how the nature of this deck and how it works too, and you got to work with what you get, right? But I feel like Washi is probably a card I'd really lean into in this matchup because the Garbodor shutting off his abilities just makes Wishy-Washy a massive threat, right?
Now. But the problem is that early game is, if you rely on it early game, it just painful memories and gets flipped away more than likely is the
Oh,
But
certainly.
Yes, now once the Garbiter's up, yeah, I agree with you, Chucky, 100%.
Absolutely. So like now and I guess I meant more like the term before, but maybe he just didn't have the
Yes.
resources available to set it up, which is fine. Like
Oh.
so now he's in a position that the wishy-washy can be very threatening.
Oh man, you're so right. So what do we get? We got Scoop Up Net and Aqua Patch off of that last. So it's really like we could have gotten, because we could have washed out to any Pokemon. We could have gotten Scoop Up Net. Yeah, literally it could have just been that. Scoop Up Net and a ball card. Scoop Up Net Nest Ball would have accomplished it because there were 3 energies on the Kyogre already. So yeah, that's a good shout, Chucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other thing I'm curious about too is that he took the.
I'm gonna take it down for him.
Sorry, I was listening. They were debating on the old cemetery trigger, but it was because Raihan. So never mind. So I wonder though. Did he play a supporter that turn? Or he did. He played the lilies. That's right. Okay, so never mind. So that's why until he doesn't go and get. I'm just wondering too. Like, is it maybe even correct to, like, depending on the play, to grab something else? But yeah, you're right. Maybe the ball search is better.
It's literally that's the combination that gets you into Wishy-Washy that turn while still being able to remove your Vulpix from play.
And because he already had the quad sire, so he literally just took the 3 on Kyogre.
Yeah, the 3
I agree.
there.
Yeah. I agree.
180 fresh. Now maybe that Mimikyu still clears it.
Yeah, for sure. Shark was counting on that wishful button, passing the energies to that Washi or Velusa, but Mickey's played Field Blower. Yeah, denied that by playing Field Blower. On his side, removing U-turn board, going back to hand, and attaching it to Mimikyu to make it a pivot. And also denying those energies on Shark's side, and we are having 2 cards that's Vulpix that has been picked by the Scoop Up and Wailord, if I'm not mistaken. So 2 dead cards on Shark's end, and Mickey is just surfing with the damage counters on board. It's probably not gonna take the knockout on Washi, but Scatter could trigger. Or maybe he's gonna pivot onto the Mew to put 3 damage counters on the back, on the Sobble maybe, and keep the Washi on top. He knows that Shark has 1 dead card, and the top deck from this turn wasn't very good, so maybe he's going for that. Professor's Letter is gonna grab 2 Psychic Energies, and for Crystal is gonna get us the Wobbuffet also that has the ability to lock, to ability lock. That energy is going onto the Wobbuffet, and
dude, there probably was enough damage in play for even to clear that Wishy-Washy outright on that turn. There had been so many spreads to like full bench, so
yeah. So
and also Scatter is shut down by
Scatter is shut down. This is what we were talking about. This would have been an ideal Pokemon to have powered up in the earlier turns because big guy.
For what it's worth, it would have been KO'd, I think, previously.
I think so too, Chucky.
There was over 200 damage in play, or 200, across the 4 Pokemon. So yeah, it would have knocked out.
Yeah, it's a good thought though.
No, for sure.
It's tough. Once the damage started to come down into play, there was no real good way to remove all of it. So no rough seas, nothing like that in the deck to be able to clear some of it. This old cemetery stuck around the entire game. Notably, but Shark has only really attached like 4 energies total this game, feels like.
Yeah. And I think that's the trade-off. It's like you can have these cards, but ultimately, if you don't have a way to like consistently search and recover the energy, again, that's the same thing with Rain Dance, right?
Yeah.
But Yeah, it looks like he's just going to rely on the painful memories, just keep doing this because he realized he's in the driver's seat. There's no need to move that washi. Like, now this is like your worst nightmare. Like, you're just literally stuck in the active, and he's just going to painful memories all the Pokemon down.
Yeah, you need an exact combination of cards now to get out of this situation that we're under for sure. You're going to need Field Blower. You're going to need Superior Energy Retrieval. You're going to need a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing what we only need.
And even then, you're going to take your second prize, possibly.
Oh, no. I heard how much HP does the Wooper have, so I wonder, do we have does he play TM Devo? He sure does. Yeah, I think we're going to see TM Devo play.
Bro. Yep, for sure.
We're going to see TM Devo really soon.
List. I imagined it did.
Yep.
This is filthy. Mickey is another one of those players in the community that, like, anytime his name shows up, and this has been since, I'm telling you guys, I've been playing GLC and webcam tournaments since back in the day. You know, we're talking season 3 of Cardboard Warrior stuff. And Mickey was a headache then with Lost Zone before Lost Zone was anything. Like, it's cool to see him still around and still innovating, playing these off-the-wall decks. Good finishes. There's the Field Blower. Here we go. Do we have Superior Energy Retrieval now? I don't think it's going to matter.
That's the question.
Like we said.
Yep.
Dive ball. Oh, we got a dive ball. He's got right there.
Oh,
yeah. Drizzle. Yep. Here we go.
What can you grab? Can you grab anything to get you out of this? We have teammates in deck. We're playing teammates. I don't know if he is or not. No teammates. Okay. So we have to.
Yeah, but also.
That'll work.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Oh, yeah,
there were no knockouts last turn, right? Nope.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there was no knockout, so Raihan wouldn't work. You're correct.
Well,
yeah,
I think Raihan and Versus Seeker are both down. Raihan went to the discard pile early, and then he played it again. So.
Yeah. So they're already gone anyway. But you're correct. There was no knockout because the spread decks just put you into a horrible, torturous position without taking KOs. So yeah, Ness is like really his only out.
And Superior Energy Retrieval's in there too, but like I said, I don't know that you are wanting to pitch all of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is much better for if you're not playing any other supporter this turn. Definitely a good shout. Alright, so then all these water energies can be splashed into play, though they're just going to get thrown at this wishy-washy.
But on Mickey's end, he can just leave the washi with the ability and not deal with it at all.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, with the damage that's been done, like he could literally Devo, take 2 KOs, let Washi go away.
And watch the game ends pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
And by himself.
So the Mimikyu does have the U-turn board attached. So it would take, there's Dimension Valley. So now Devo's a free attack essentially on any Pokemon. We're going to see Iono or
it's Gladian.
Yep, Gladian played for turn for Mickey. Pulling out a float stone from his prizes. So the tools must be running thin on that side if he is going to try to establish this Garbodor again. Okay, this is an interesting line. But I guess he's just weighing the fact that, all right, if I keep taking out these your energies, you're just never going to get them to stick ever again.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. I think he's just going to take the worst gift KO on the Washi and just say good luck. Yeah, which I don't think is necessarily wrong.
No, both the Field Blower and the Lost Vacuum are down. So.
Yep, and Seeker and Nessa are down. You literally have SCR to get energies back, and you can't even attach in an aggressive way. He does still have like the Intellion set up, so if he can find an energy, he can.
We're gonna take a knockout with Wobbuffet too. It's just to insult the injury here.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. That's another really strong aspect of these decks is to make Wobbuffet just equally imposing as an attacker.
Yep. How much time do we have left on the round?
Like
9 minutes.
8.5 minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes.
Yeah, 9 minutes exactly. Yep.
So, yep. That Washi is down. We promote the Drizzle, maybe hoping for attach plus Intellion. But even so, I think this game is too far for Mickey in Mickey's favor. But anything can happen.
I mean, honestly, with unless you can specifically get rid of the D Valley or even like do anything to set up, taking a KO here is just incredible. Like taking a KO here is basically death, right? Because Blacephalon just takes the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could be wrong about the damage counters that are in place, but I'm pretty sure Blacephalon can literally just take 3 prizes here.
I can wipe. We're gonna see that ball guy. It's quick ball. An old quick ball. Oh, that's the old quick ball. Reverse. Beautiful card. Interesting effect also for a ball card. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to say he had Stretcher in hand, right? That were. I could have been seeing that wrong, but I thought we saw Stretcher in there a while ago. But maybe not. Yeah, it's Stretcher. Yeah, Stretcher. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna go for the Stretcher on the Intellion, I imagine, just to try to take a KO. I mean, at this point, he has to do something, but that is what it is, right? And sometimes you have to evolve that Intellion, even if you don't get the effect, just because the attack is necessary, right?
Yep, that's right.
It's one of the most painful things to have to do as a water player.
Shady dealings for nothing.
Yep.
But bench barrier's turned off, so you will get to put 20 damage on one of those bench Pokemon. Gonna be the Garbiter. I imagine there is more than enough damage in play for this.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's Blacephalon turn now. Yep. Yeah, we just wiped the board clean, pretty much.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Got 3 on Frostmoth, I believe. And also the Vulpix. Seals on play. Right? Oh, okay.
Something else in play there that does have more HP. Okay.
There it is. Game.
Right, there we go. There it is.
Yep, thought so. I was like, I'm pretty sure he just had the game. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
All right. So Mickey clears the board on a Blacephalon turn again. Second game in a row that Blacephalon is just cleaned up for him. Which is cool to see from Mickey's side.
Really interested, depending on what other. I guess it'll depend on the pairings that we get, but I would be really interested to see Ghouls and Mickey. I'd like to see the Psychic spread deck against.
It's probably what we're gonna see. If I had to imagine.
I mean, I imagine it's Mickey goes first. He doesn't have another Pokemon, so he has to use the active passes, and then Gould has all the stuff and goes, I win.
Exactly. There's a chance, man. It's been like that all night for Ghouls, it feels like.
Two
donks, back-to-back rounds.
It's not been able to play.
Yeah, so I made a comment to Ghouls too. after in it. Again, not to say like, oh, he's a skilled player because he won by Donkey, because Donkey just happens. You still know the sequencing, but watching Ghouls play aggressive decks is so great because he's only held back by the fact that he prefers to play more cerebral decks. Like, he is someone, if he wanted just to play aggro and run everyone over, he would do it. And it's very literally what happened at the 3K. So very glad he deserves all the flowers for the player. Getting to know him the last few months as a teammate has been great because we have a very similar mindset that way. Like, I don't play aggro in other games because I prefer to play control. But yeah, I'll run someone over if it means winning. So. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do we want to move over to another game? We only have 4 minutes left. 3 minutes left in the
you got
round.
about 3 minutes left in the round. We can just hang out here for a little bit,
Yeah.
taking a look at the standings. So, like you said, we've got Ghouls at 2-0. We've got Mickey at 2-0. We've got CJ and Evan still playing. You want to give me an update on that?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go check over what's going on there.
Give us an update, chat. Say me, but we all want to know.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like we actually have a really tight game here. CJ's got 3 prizes left. There's a lot of damage spread across the board, and but there's only 2 prizes left on Evan's end. So this one could still go either way, I think. And then let's see. Let's go over to the next one. I can give you the update on where they're at. This game's also very close, 2-2, and it looks like both have attacking lines potentially between George and Venom. And then table 5, we've got again another close game of 3. Okay, yep. So. Well, it's 3-2. So yeah, all these games I think are getting ready to come to a close, but they do have just a few minutes left to finish. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how things kind of play out here.
I'm gonna go grab some water and be back in a minute, guys.
Go for it.
So it looks like Evan's game just finished. Evan took the win. So Evan taking down RDT with.
And what's up, TV
like
boy? GLC TV in the chat right now. Just saw them pop in for a second.
Yeah, come on in here and talk to us. We're just chill guys.
Hope that he is having a great night. Know that I had shouted out earlier in the week in the server the recap that GLC TV did for the 3K. That is one of the best pieces of Gym Leader Challenge content that I have ever seen personally. It was, an awesome video recap of that tournament. So if you have not, go ahead and check out GLC TV's, recap of the Mega Evolutions 3K. Man, it's just a really good watch if you're a GLC head like us. Yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to see the Mickey Ghoul showdown. Feels like that would be a good track, seeing how these players have been performing in recent weeks. Mickey's been on a little bit of a heater too.
He has. And Mickey's gotten really close a couple times, and then of course he actually did finish and beat me in the last round of one of the rounds with his fighting spread list before prior to Mega Evolution. So has earned his badge. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, TV boy Moonglow Reverse Cresselia making an appearance in the tournament tonight. All the RDT knowledge out there, Evan taking full advantage, being able to say, hey, Put those damage counters over here on my side of the board. Show you what happens with them. Got the Cresselia on the screen now. Moonglow Reverse. It does move 2 damage counters from each of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So let RDT swing on a full bench and watch, 120 damage get moved back. Pretty cool tech. I know Evan was talking about it to us earlier in the week. Someone from up there at the card store had played it against them and gave him all sorts of headaches. All right. All the matches have been completed. We're just waiting on Chucky and Robbie to come back from a little break. We will be getting the next round started off soon.
Yeah, I'm just an update. I'm still resolving some things. We did have a tie between the other undefeated, and then I'm waiting. And then I'm waiting on the other to end in a tie, but I'm pretty sure it's a tie.
Guess who's back? Back again. Ravi's back. Ravi's back. Ravi's back. Nah, nah, nah.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, right?
Having fun on the desk tonight so far, Robbie? It's your first time in. Give you a chance, like you had already said. You talked about your professorship program. Robbie, of course, we've mentioned him. We get to commentate over you and tell people how extremely awesome of a young player that you are. So we're very glad to have Robbie on the desk tonight. I said it earlier. I'll say it again.
Wait, how old are you, Robbie?
24.
Mm-hmm.
How old?
24?
24. All right. 2-4. Oh, okay. 24. I thought you were like 40 and just had good genes.
Is this because of my beard? I shaved today.
Hey, you heard the story when I met Spence, right? That Spence thought that I was like in my mid-20s because I was like clean shaven, and we finished our match, and he's like, "Is that your dad?" And I was like, "That's my buddy. He's like 3 years older than me." It's the power of the facial hair or lack thereof.
Yeah, for sure. So we got Ghouls 2-0, Mickey 2-0, Evan 2-0, Georgie 101, Venom with 1 loss and 1 tie, Gavin the same, Fireball 110, SF with 2 losses, and Lee Hoffman with the bye win.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird one, guys. There's a potential here that we have I don't know how it ended last week, but this could be the first time ever that we have someone finish first place that is not that actually takes a loss, right? I mean, theoretically, it could happen. I think we've had a 301 finish first place before, but I don't think we've had any 3-1s. But this might be the first time. We did have 2 draws, so we're only going to have 3 undefeated. So we're going to have to see if Mickey gets paired up against one of the Blazers or if we have another team kill.
Yep.
Going to let everyone know we'll get that started shortly.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, so how it happens. A tournament happens with Blazers in it, they're going to play each other. It's what we've learned, right?
Yep. Absolutely. No mercy.
That it happens. I still stay tried and true to my thing. I've been doing it for 15 years, and I'm not breaking it because of what happened in the last event. But if I play a teammate round 1, I'm gonna always say ID and get ice cream. It's never went. Hey, it's never went wrong. If I do it, the team wins, and that's what happened. Like maybe I'm not the one that went and won the event, but hey, somebody won. Hey, the team took it down, and I'll take that. And I still had a strong finish. I did not lose to anybody there that wasn't a Blazer, so I feel pretty good about that.
What's going on with this timeout? You ready to start the next round?
I gave everybody 1 minute, so yeah, I'm just actually should be at 20 seconds there. I don't like to rush people if they had to draw because everyone's kind of like, now I got to shuffle my deck because that took forever. And but it does happen, and it did sound like we had. I don't know what happened. There sounded like there was a little bit of debating about some of the pace of play in one of the matches. I don't know how that resolved, but I'll have to figure that out later. Sometimes I got to take the kids into the room and we got to talk it out, right?
So about pace of play, you actually need to inform the judge about your opponent's behavior to be
Yes.
like more aware of the table, but there isn't retroactive punishments for slow playing if you
Right.
didn't like inform probably to the judge on your event.
Yep. I have my own way of doing it. Run three's up, by the way, if we want to target one. But this is what I've always done in card games is I am hyper aware of the time for multiple reasons anyway. So what I like to do is I like to make sure that if we get to a certain point in the game, I will speed up my play and I will intentionally tell someone this is how much time's left in the round. And then eventually if they don't catch on, then I mention, could you please pick up your pace of play? If that doesn't happen, then we call a judge and so on. But you're right, you can't, it's not a retroactive thing, so it's just something you gotta make someone be honest about, right? And it is what it is. And I'm someone that's slow played before too. Like it happens. Like just thinking through things. We're in the tank sometimes, but
yeah.
All right, guys. My interest is peaked. I'm making a call. We're going to table 1.
Okay, that's it.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're gonna see if the spread deck loses to Cresselia.
Yep, that's exactly what I want to. That's
Yes, so there we
exactly what I
go.
want to see.
Yep, I feel like this version of spread loses a lot harder because UC gets countered a lot harder.
Yep.
Yeah, gets countered a lot harder. I would agree. Let's jump on over to this.
Yeah, I was gonna go with ghouls, but seeing this matchup, it's pretty juicy as well. Let's get some name changes going on here. We've got Evan on the left and Mickey on the right in this game. I was watching.
Don't worry, Mickey. They didn't hear what you just said.
Yeah, nobody hears what Mickey says.
I heard it, but they didn't.
Let me guess. Did Mickey just learn that there was a Cresselia in the list?
Oh no, it wasn't anything to share with. Wasn't anything to share with the ears of those under 18. We'll just leave it at that.
What?
Kid show.
Jeez, bro. Your boy's got to get some batteries for this mouse. I'm telling y'all.
No. It's one of those times that you go, why are you playing that? And just assume. This year in my regionals, I was playing Goldengo in standard, and I ran up to this struggable player. He was playing 2 dot scrolls for no reason, and he was not winning the game. He was just stalling. Okay,
dude. Sometimes that happens. People pick some weird takes in card games.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, Mickey's struggling here to find a basic. Which is wild because he plays a lot of basics.
Yep.
Let's start this timer. We do this every round, chat. We do this every round. Why do I not start the timer? Okay, we got it.
You're good.
Dude, we've had some fun tonight. We fixed the antenna, started the timer. It's been a fun night for sure.
It's been a
for
blast.
those hanging out with us after probably finishing Milwaukee Regional stream today, if that's what you were watching, then we're glad to have you guys. It's been a good room again tonight.
Yeah.
So-
Welcome to the real show, boys and girls. We're having a good time.
Two regionals happening this weekend.
Yeah.
Milwaukee and Belo Horizonte in Brazil.
Mhm.
First regionals with the Mega Evolution cards. So new decks being played. New decks. The rocks are getting their spotlight
Yep.
in standard also.
The rocks are real. I don't know if it's a different deck, but is it the Rocks Dingo deck?
Yeah,
Yes.
Drengo,
Yeah.
Cerulege.
Mm-hmm.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Oh,
They're playing-
Cerulege.
Yeah, they're
Rock
playing with
Cerulege.
both. Yep.
Yeah.
Sick. That's really cool.
Hey, and guys, while this is a lull moment, I will go ahead and show off for chat, for the YouTube chat, just a little something that we've been working on. So if you are at home and you're playing RDT and you want to get yourself a little, buddy to hang out on your table, I just, I see here that Evan's got the Lunatone on his table. We just got done making some really awesome Marshadow table buddies. So if you're interested in one of those, hit us up in the Discord, and we will get you guys hooked up with a really cool Marshadow table buddy. Goes right along with the theme of RDT. Spooky season is here now too, so come get yourself a Marshadow from the guys and support what we're doing over here at Turboblaze.
Yep. So Mickey's starting with Puffin and Adventures Pack right on. Going for that Float Zone and Air Balloon Spell Tag. He's debating. Spell Tag is gonna be the choice. Spell Tag and Float Stone. On Evan's side, we see the new routes with Collect on the active spot. And I expect Cresselia being played like from 3 or 4. Maybe earlier. But if it is in the prices, it will be very funny. Okay, floats into the Blacephalon. That's not. What's the name of the special energy for Psychic? That's not mysterious.
Horror psychic.
Horror
energy.
Psychic. Yep.
Horror Psychic energy on the Yuxi and Spell Tag on the Travish. Okay. Hisuan Heavy Ball is being played, so maybe we're getting Cresselia. I don't know. That's Mimikyu that was hiding on the prices. Another spooky season buddy.
Yeah, I feel like in this position for Evan, as if he has the cards available to him, I think you are, if you're looking at the deck list, you are safe to go ahead and extend as much as you can, because as long as you have access to the Cresselia, because most likely Mickey is looking to lean into a Yuxi attack, and you can just immediately turn around and KO that Garbodor.
Yep.
Or the Blacephalon for that matter. Maybe you don't even care about the abilities, because then you're just also saying do it again, and then it doesn't matter, right? So I feel like the Cresselia is huge here. It's very interesting tech. Actually, it was picked up to try to counter RDT. So respect. We're asking people to work their cards to beat us, but at the same time, it's got a lot of other coincidental things that it covers.
Yeah. So Evan's going into his deck, his Fierce Search, playing that Battle Compression and Arben. Beautiful special illustration rare from the Baldan Fates collection. And yeah, we expect that Puffin hitting the table, very long bench for capitalizing on that. Okay, he's going for the Pokemon with no Puffin. He's thinking one step ahead.
Yeah, I'm curious what he has in hand. Maybe Cresselia. Yeah, I'm not sure what the line of thinking is. I'd have to ask. Like, I mean, it must clearly have something set up, because I did we see him grab
Okay, so Wolfed, Giratina, and a Psychic Energy is going down, and Evan forgot the Puffin, I think, right?
Yeah, let me just double check and make sure.
So Jack is checking on that. Ah, there is the Puffin, yeah. That was stacked with the Natu. And yep, you're gonna see Inkay and Natu hitting the bench. Yeah, it was stacked with the Natu, right? Yeah. That's the full art Puffin. Mm-hmm. Puffins has been played, Arven, Muscle Band to the hand, and Battle Compressor gets Giratina, Wolfed, and Psychic Energy to discard.
Yes, yeah, we're caught up now. Yeah, we just didn't see the Poffin, but yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, the compressor grabs exactly what you'd expect. Like you're just setting up Giratina plus
Giratina.
those other abilities.
Yep.
Here's the question: does he have the Filch?
Yeah. We're filching.
Filch, baby, Filch.
For that, Giratina's hitting the bench, pinging both of Mickey's Pokemon, Travish and Yuxi, both 70 HP fellas here. And we're gonna filch for 2.
I do think this Cresselia is just super interesting too. Like it's a card that I have a lot of experience with playing in standard. When I was playing Gardevoir or playing against Gardevoir. Like you had to be very deliberate on how you would use your resources. And like any spread, you had to be very careful to be aware of a Cresselia that could come down. Very interesting card for sure.
Yeah. Marnie is being played. That's the typical Mimikyu situation, you know? You go for Filch, and then, okay. And
they mimic you? Yeah.
Yeah. Or you go for the Cleffa, and it's like, okay, very cool. Marnie.
Those dirty psychic players always have it. They always have the draw supporter to shuffle away your hand. Yeah, talking to you, Robbie. All those games we played.
Yeah. All those preps. I was playing the other day with a friend of mine that has got into GLC like a month ago or so. He was playing Espio's Renegade into RDT.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's no way. There's no way for a Renegade.
it's that tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
Speaking of spreading damage, it looks like Yuxi just pulled off a Painful Memories. So now it's playing into the Cresselia. So Mickey's really kind of just in a spot where he has to hope he has no way to search out the Pokemon. Otherwise, this is going to be very ugly. That Cresselia that's
Mr. Treasure. That's Cresselia right there.
Yep, he just needs the energy.
Okay, double.
Oh boy.
No, wait, he can go for the Malamar. Yep.
Yes, exactly. So you get Malamar, Cresselia, and then you just Malamar the energy on, and Cresselia is just going to clean up here.
There's Satu, and there's Cresselia.
Okay, that works too. Oh, does he have maybe he has an energy in
energy
hand?
On him, yep.
Must have an energy in hand.
That's the way.
That seems good.
Logan, it's about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to happen.
Oh, yeah, I've been watching.
Yep.
Y'all were talking about some young friends. I see one of my buddies in the chat who, we used to play back in the day. I've actually known the guy since T-ball, and so we got together today and we're able to smash a couple of games of GLC, able to get him into the format. So definitely exciting times for me too, being able to see some of my friends come back to the card sports that I love. And here we go. As Cresselia hits the bench with an energy, Mimikyu with one retreat is going to push back into this Cresselia. And Moonglow Reverse is going to target down one of the Pokemon on Mickey's side. It does not have to be this Yuxi. I think that you just leave the Yuxi alone, and let it keep... Yeah, let it keep fueling your fire.
Yep. There's Travish going to discard pile. Spell tag doesn't trigger here. I
I
believe.
don't believe so.
Oh, because
just
it's
damage.
damage counters and it's not in the active. Let me double check.
Yes, that I'm checking. Yes, it says when it is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. So damage was not what knocked it out. So
Yeah.
spell tag is not affected. So yeah, this Cresselia is a menace to spread decks, and I'm calling for an instant ban. I feel personally attacked.
Yeah, like Spence said, it was first seen from some of the technology from GG's in Chicago. Michael there played it, and it is becoming a very quick answer to some of the spread shenanigans going on from some of these other types. As if Psychic needed a 1 energy attacker to be able to do, handle spread.
Mickey's literally conceding. He's like, I can't beat this card,
what
and
do I
literally
do?
said, yeah. So and Mickey's like, oh, I just lose. I can't play the counter. That is a scoop. That is respect
That's
there.
a
To know
yeah.
that your
Yeah,
deck
yeah,
just
it
can't
is.
beat a card.
It is.
That's respect.
For sure. I mean, it's an immediate counter. Once it's on board, no matter, even if you knock the thing out, it's just a 1 energy recovery.
Yeah.
1 Pokemon recovery.
No abilities needed.
Yeah, nothing.
I don't necessarily think it is the hard counter to RDT that everyone thinks it is.
No.
But I think that's largely because people, again, we'll have some info on that soon about how you take the Psychic matchup on, but it's not the end all be all against Psychic or against RDT, because again, Tinglu's not exactly where you want to be leaning that way. But
On the early game, no, absolutely. Yeah, only with if the list has the Monkey Larry, it can also beneficiate hardly on the Tinglu spread. I don't think that the Cresselia it's good, but for me it's an overkill.
yeah, I mean, I definitely think, like, hearing out some of the testimonies, like, it sounds like it's, again, it has been a quote unquote spread, but a lot of it is directly to Tinglu. But I think that's because there's this misinterpretation of what that deck is or what the counters will do. And I think that's where, again, I don't think people realize, like, how are you actually supposed to beat RDT, right? And I think that's a big part. But like I said, I still highly respect Monkey and other decks that are playing Monkey and relying on that anyway, because that's still a very difficult. I wouldn't say difficult, but it's a deck you have to be, like, mistake free. You can't make any mistakes against Psychic or you'll lose. So
So hopping over now to Ghouls and Georgie's game.
Oh, there wasn't a
yeah, there wasn't a doubt.
Yep,
No,
there
yeah,
is a
that's
game
weird.
going on in the Ghouls matchup for sure.
All right, let's jump over there.
So it's Lost Zone. Yeah, Lost Zone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Georgie's board is a little bit
Off.
tough for me to work with, but and of course Discord on Ghouls' side. I'm telling you guys, Ghouls this is one of the things that makes me think it's probably on the player side, is like Ghouls' Discord sometimes is just all over the place.
It doesn't help that he has that playmat that looks like grass, so it just, like, blurs even further. Just all melts in together.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah, it's a very interesting choice to have the layout the way it is. Like, we have the discard pile on the right. We have
It's all over the place, man.
Dude, this is giving me nightmares. If anyone knows what I'm talking about at all, if you played any Magic, this is like playing against, like, someone who, like, says that they only play Dredge and they, like, put their discard pile across the front. And you're like, what are you doing this to me for?
Brother.
I can't tell prize cards from his side. I can't tell anything.
But we're okay. We got it worked out. But yeah, it's definitely
but now price cards are at 6. Lost Zone at 8.
It's just strange to have the discard pile opposite where the deck is, and then, but that's okay.
Whatever.
Listen,
So,
if
strictly
Ghouls,
speaking, price cards and deck cannot be on the same side.
Yeah.
We can ask him to move it. We can
No,
ask him
it's
to move
okay.
it.
I've got him.
No, it's
I got him
okay,
in
it's
frame
okay.
right now. I don't want to.
Okay.
No,
I don't want to lose it.
I don't wanna lose it.
It's like, yeah, poof, it's gone.
Oh.
Uh,
A lot of
Imagine-
psychic in the room tonight, like we have said. There's a
Yeah.
lot of, like, it feels like every matchup that we've checked in on has had a set of purple cards on the table.
Yeah, I mean, I think our metagame was, 5 psychic?
Yeah.
5 psychic, yeah.
5 psychic,
40% psychic.
Oh, man, see. This is everyone's immediate, like, knee-jerk to, oh, fighting's popular, better play psychic. I hate to tell you guys, psychic is not the answer.
Yep, it isn't.
You bring psychic to a tournament where I'm sleeving up RDT, you're going to have a bad time. But that's about me. Let's talk about these guys. Looks like we're kind of stuck in the active.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Imagine if Skyfield was in play.
Don't do this to me.
No,
Why would you do that?
where are you feeding those 3 extra Pokemon?
He's like, Chucky, why are you sweating?
It's crazy, man. It's like half the mat's on there. I don't get it. He's playing on half of his mat, and the other half of his cards are either not on a mat or that mat's got a lot of stuff on it also. He's playing with my ray gun mat that I love so much. I'm telling you. I got to get with Georgie about that.
Painful memories are coming to the dragon side, so that's that confused Tatsugiri report. Tatsugiri is going down.
Yeah, I think we're getting damage spread.
You know, it's interesting that Tatsugiri is going up, man. It's like a $25 card now.
Oh, the sushi. Yeah, the art. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to pick me up one of those again. Mine has a lot of illegal things on it for Gym Leader Challenge play and tournament play. Sad.
Hey, Regidrago hitting the active with one lightning energy and one water energy? What?
This board.
Excuse me?
This board of Georgie's might be the worst thing I've ever had to work with. I'm not joking. Oh my god. When he pushed up the Uxie, it's like it got all out of frame then. Oh boy.
Oh.
What does he have? Okay, we're condensing the file for the lawsuit. Where does he have what does he have attached? What does he have attached to the Uxie?
It's U-turn board. I think.
Yeah.
Dog, I already have his address. I'm about to mail his ass one of those like starter kit Pokemon sets where the grid's like clearly out. Look at him like the old like
I'll tell you what it is. He's playing ghouls, so he's like, I gotta play mind games with this guy.
Is that what it is?
I'm guessing.
I feel like he's gonna misplace something that's gonna cost him the game.
He has taken a prize card though, right?
Yeah, he took
that correctly
on the spread. Yeah, yeah, he's actually got goals in a rough spot because most importantly, I mean, again, we don't know where, unless it's one of the cards that's caught in the glare there in the corner. I mean, he's got cards all over the house right now. Like I'm pretty sure the Sableye in the laundry room, but if he can get him into the bench, I think we're cooking, right? Because he's got 10
all over the house right now. Shut up.
No, he does. Like,
oh man. All right, so Ghouls off of this Goose Hollow is eyeing up some HP inflation. We've got the Lux Cape being pulled, and Prism Energy for the special energy. No Stadium. Immediately grabbed.
I was looking for something to show you guys and show the stream. You know what this is?
Yeah.
There it is.
Exactly.
He did it. That's
Yo,
what we need.
this is so old. I got this precon when I was like 4 years old or
That's
5.
awesome. That's awesome. You still have that,
Yeah, but only the maps. The
right?
cards are very damaged, very damaged. But there's the lineup: bench, price card, stake, discard, no loss zone. It's pretty cool. Mind game, team deck.
And there we go. We're going to see Giant Fangs take a knockout for Ghoulies, even in this prize trade up. But on Georgie's side, already seeing 10 cards in the loss zone. That Sableye will be online this turn. Sableye is a nightmare for Dragon decks to deal with as well, because Revenge is another one of those attacks that reads damage from attack. So Revenge for Druddigan will not be online for this game.
Online, yeah.
Or at least while the Sableye is the main attacker.
Mm-hmm.
Did Ghouls take a prize?
Yeah,
or
he
did
did. Yeah, he did. He may just not have adjusted his die.
Okay,
you
because
can ask him.
Is UC still in the active too?
Did he pass?
I'm really confused. Yeah.
No. He couldn't take a price card because Rage Drago only has.
Oh, he's only got
Tiny
2
and
energy
water.
on him. Okay.
No, it has 3.
Oh,
right?
it has
It's
3,
wisdom.
but he doesn't have grass and fire. That's right.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Oh,
Maybe
boy.
That's not good.
he oversaw the fact that there wasn't
Yeah, he's got
one of his energies.
water lightning prism. Yeah.
No, oh, no.
He may have been looking to try to. Yeah, his energies are kind of scuffed. It doesn't look great here. So there is still a situation where Ghouls can potentially cause a lot of pressure. It's not easy, but if he's able to manage to keep that Raging Bolt alive and Sableye comes down, he can wait and then pull off the Lost City play
Yeah.
to take the Sableye out. But that doesn't, like, again, if he's able to get too far ahead, then Georgie's going to put too much pressure on him. So I think that's kind of like what we're going to see play out over the next few turns if Ghouls isn't completely stuck.
Seeing that he attached the. Is that muscle band on Drago?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he has muscle band on Drago. So yeah,
World deck, muscle band, gray border.
Yeah, I think he put muscle band on it before he attached the third energy, though. I just don't know if not sure what had happened there. Oh, he only has 10 cards left in deck.
Interesting.
Oh, and this is another deck where if Georgie does beat Ghouls and then gets to play Evan.
Evan's gonna have a.
Oh no!
Dude, guess what? Turns out Cresselia. Who needs to build Garbodor in Shopping Center when Cresselia just beats Psychic?
Yeah.
Turns out you just play Psychic and add Cresselia. Who knew? I mean, I did, because in Standard, it's how you beat Gardevoir. That's how you beat Psychic, and you beat Lost Zone. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Crazy.
Makes a lot of sense. Okay, 20 more damage. We are gonna see that letter for fire.
So now we'll have the energy to play.
Okay.
Man.
Hard times. Hard
times.
So unfortunately, we come in like in the middle, so we don't know what item or tool removal's down for Georgie, but like that would be relevant. I mean, he has blower plus vacuum, so it's probably safe to assume he has a way to get rid of the cape, and if he does, then field blower or vacuum to take out cape plus the plus Sableye is going to deal with that Raging Bolt, unfortunately. If he's thinking that way, of course. I don't know if that's a thought or not.
Gosh, 4 energies on a Regidrago. What are we doing?
No, that doesn't feel right.
I don't know. It probably feels as bad as the resolution on his camera.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to worry about the cape because it's also by damage. The effect triggers only by damage.
Yep.
The extra price card.
Yep.
Oh, sure. I just meant that if he wants to just remove it before a lost zone, like a lost city play could happen. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah. If he removes it, then he can just get rid of the bolt, and with 2 energy already taken off of it, like that's just a lot of energy committed. Actually, I think with the damage spread, he can not only take out the bolt, but he can also take out the Drago too, and that's just 6 energy down, which is huge.
Yeah.
Now, and this hand reset here may be huge for Ghouls. Marnie
Could
being
be.
played. So that will reset Georgie to a 4-card hand.
Big if true. Big if true. It's the problem with hand disruption. Every time I play it, I give my opponent exactly what they need.
I think it's Iono, it's not Marnie,
Okay.
right? Because there were 6 cards on Ghoul side.
Okay.
I'm checking his list.
Yep, he's quick balling away.
Yeah, he's
That'll be a
playing
page, just a check.
Iono
I don't know over Marnie.
over Marnie. Yeah. I don't know, Iono and Marnie.
Okay.
Iono, Marnie, Determination, Crispin Fava, Guzma Boss. Well, Lysander.
Interesting.
Curious.
Arden.
Well, let's see what he's doing here. Did he take out Red's challenge? That
Oh,
monster.
I'm sure he did.
That monster. He doesn't believe.
No, Red's challenge is not in deck. The only
masked
tag team
my boy.
is Guzma Hava.
Cut Red's challenge.
Well, on the plus side, we do have an extra fire energy in the hand, and we do have the attachment of the tool for retreat to the Reshiram.
Yep.
Spell tag is just going to knock this Drago out now, though, right?
Yeah, that's what he's got to. I think he's trying to find the way around it. Yep. It's a real issue. How many? We've already played supporter.
Okay.
I think we're just on
Okay.
blow.
That's an out.
Plus, we also, like I said, we also have that extra fire energy off of the Professor's Letter, so this can let us get an extra energy ahead if Ghouls decides to promote the Reshiram.
Yeah, he has to promote the
Imagine
Reshiram,
he
right?
would, right?
Yeah, you promote. You get your fire energy where you want it, and then you move back, right?
Probably
Oh.
drop.
He's playing Koraidon. I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Okay, so no extra energy drop.
Koraidon, but no Sava. What?
Yeah, they're crazy for those shenanigans. I tell them all the time. If you're gonna play those cards, you better.
You're playing 2 ancient Pokemon. Yeah, you got it. You got to play Sada.
Is Koraidon to counter Lee's Ice Cube last week?
Yep. It sure is.
That's funny. That's too funny. I think Koraidon in general is pretty good. And again, any reason to give your deck the ability to play Sadas, I think is very good. I actually like the Sadas tech there. I don't know what you play over it, or like what you played over. Maybe the Marnie.
Yeah, maybe the double cast.
Yeah, although that's really good though. That's what's so hard is like there's so many power cards there.
Yeah.
All right.
What we got going on over on
Sableye up off of the recovery card here. It looks like being played.
Yeah, he was like he was deck searching. Yeah. He's doing things with cards.
There's cards all over the house. So
that's right. He went into the attic. He got Sableye. He's looking down in the basement now just to see what cards he put down there. About to put Sableye in the kitchen.
Got a quarter of his deck in the lost zone at this point, nearly.
Imagine a Mega Sableye with Lost Mine type of attack.
Yeah.
Will be cool. I love Mega Sableye.
Yeah, Mega Sableye is one of those really cool designs. I like it as well.
And it's really simple. but it just gets me. The giant barrel. Gem. Well, 4 energy hitting the last zone. This will be the 12th card on the last zone on George's side. We're gonna see another painful memories. Yeah. More damage on the Wolves board.
Yep.
Where is your dragon type Cresselia when you need it? Yeah.
Force him to knock his own self out. Really, at this point.
Yeah.
Like, that's
At
just
this point, yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
I think that's at this point it's okay though. As long as Ghouls gets breathing room to set up and chain an attack so that he can potentially have the play once the Sableye moved up to just lost zone it, like then I don't know what George does after that to try to get back into the game.
It's simple. He just painful memories 3 more times at this point.
Well,
yeah.
Yes, but if he doesn't take a KO or have a way to bump the stadium, then he can just lost zone.
That's true.
Like true. That's the problem. Like, although I don't know, like he could have an answer. I just have to look at his list.
Gosh, yeah, Drudigan being dead feels pretty bad.
Yeah, he really is relying on just like the spread and the Sableye recursion. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough. I mean, Monkey can still do some stuff there, but
we hit like a Crispin off of that Pokegear.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's Crispin.
Or a fire and a grass. One of those will get attached automatically. Uh-oh.
Jordy's reconnected. He's trying to see if he can fix the. They're resetting their cameras to see if it'll fix.
Spoiler: it will not.
Yeah.
Okay, grass hitting the Drampa here. And he doesn't have a way to get over the spell attack, so we're gonna see a knockout. Oh, okay. There's Wind Blower.
Okay, so he bought just enough time to find a way around the spell tag permanently. Be able to keep taking knockouts without losing your active Pokemon to your own attack. And there we go. Giant Fang's going to take a knockout on this Uxie, pushing Ghouls down to 4 prizes. Georgie still at 5. But we know that the Sableye is online now.
Okay, we got some news about other tables. Lee take the wind over Shark, and Sliggoo also did win, so we got them at 2-1-0. Also as Mickey's score this night.
Yeah, like Chucky said, it could be first night where a X1 wins the night. There's a chance.
It just depends on if Ghouls takes this win, then it just locks that it's a Blazer win, right? Because then one of the Blazers will go 4-0, and then that'll be that. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yep. So we got Mr. Mime on the active, Monkey Dory on the back, ready to confuse. I'll take the KO at this point. Yeah, right. Because Great Jago has 12 damage counters. Yeah. Pretty much anything.
I know we're having some issues with like the speed of the connection, but I feel like George is taking a long time. I'm watching it. I'm gonna probably say something if we have another turn. We've now 2 minutes has elapsed, and all we've done is play. Like we've played a Pokemon and then just did a supporter. So.
Yep.
Yeah, and only 6 minutes, 7 minutes left on the clock.
Yep. Imagine a surprise Nato.
It's possible. No, I mean, it's definitely possible. Renegade pulls those out all the time, it feels like.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting Aurora energy on the monkey.
Oh, man, this is
Oh
filthy. This is
no,
filthy.
no,
Yeah.
yeah. So Drago is going down. We're promoting the Coridon.
You're going to be able to then move that 1 damage counter over
Then damage
to.
to
Yep.
Drago. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yeah, he's got a great play here. Yeah.
Yep. Retreat lock. Well, not lock, but leave that Coridon as a liability on the active, knowing that Balloon is down.
Yep.
Rope is down. Know if Kuzma was played earlier or not. But Living Wolves with very few outs and tiny hand. It was the three.
Yeah,
three
and
or
he
two cards.
removes the snipe capability of the Raging Bolt as well.
That's
Yep.
surprise cards. And we're
That's really. Yep.
okay.
There's
There's a
float.
float ton. Yep.
I took multiple prizes. He's got them set up to lose. Like, yeah, he's really forcing the. There it is. Yep. There's the
Yep.
loss.
Lost City.
Yep. Yeah, I have a feeling he was waiting on it. Yep.
Goodbye, Siglai.
And that's huge because that was the easy way to clean this game up for Georgie. Now gone. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ghouls should be down to what, 3 prize cards now? Yep.
And Georgia is playing the Memories Mew, but maybe it was forced to Lost on it earlier. Wouldn't know. A judge is being played
Yep.
on Georgie's side. So both players will reset his hand to a fresh new of 4 cards.
So this Monkey Dory does get over this knockout hump, right? Not crazy. We got two sets of dice on this Drampa, so it's going down to a sneeze.
Yeah. 9 on the Drampa.
Yeah. So we can take a KO here with the monkey. But that's good for Ghouls because that allows Druddigan to be active finally. He's played that kind of perfectly. Waiting to bring the Druddigan down until the Mew was off, or the Sableye was off the board permanently.
Mm-hmm. What are we seeing on Time Matters? 3 minutes left on the round.
Yep.
They have a 2-minute extension because they had the whole thing with the pause of the camera.
Yeah.
So they've got a little over 5 minutes left.
Blower is going to get rid of the
tools, both tools.
Yeah. So that hurts. Because now we can't just Turboblaze any energy to the Druddigan.
Okay. So it depends on what is on hand. I see a stretcher. And okay. Tetragon is the choice. Draw for turn.
We have like Crispin access.
Versus Secret Crispin. Trainer's Mail. Maybe with the amount of energy we saw in play, maybe there's still 1 or 2 energies on the deck.
Yeah,
but
maybe. I need a good look here.
And it looks like this will be the last game to actually finish. Looks like all of our other games have completed now. So
Ghouls is thinking.
Yeah, Lee says he thinks
Is-
he found Seeker off of this trainer's mail. Nope. Avery. Avery ain't gonna do it, I don't think, boys.
It's very tough. It's very, very tough. For sure.
I think it really needed to be like Seeker Crispin if you were gonna. For sure. Okay, there's the
Okay,
Seeker.
there's Seeker. Okay.
Do we have the energies in the deck to be able to pull this off?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. That's probably why it wasn't an insta grab.
Or they still have 2 more minutes in addition
To Tom now. Yeah.
Okay. Max Elixir? No.
Yeah, Max Elixir. Yeah, he's using Max Elixir. With. Yeah, his camera went cursed.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. Stretcher. One of the energies.
Where's the Seeker for Lilies?
So it looks like.
Yeah.
Versus Seeker from Lilies.
All right, so no, time is technically out in the round, but we have 2 minutes left.
Good lord.
And just for those that are aware too, George just asked an important question to confirm. So, Druddigan Revenge Attack does require damage to be the reason the Pokemon was knocked out. So that's something. It's relevant because damage was not used to knock out a Pokemon. It's been damage counters. Oh, I guess actually the last one was Mind Bend though. So Mind Bend was the last KO. So
that's something right then. So maybe we're aiming for a Ghost Map angle here, but I don't think that will be enough for closing this game. We are very tight on time. Maybe he's aiming for the draw. Table. 2 prize cards remaining on Georgie's side. Night Stretcher. For the fighting energy to hand. What? Okay, he was just okay. I struggle with the base of turns.
he's playing Hex Maniac.
Yeah.
About to see
I
a
just time in the round
tie.
is turn 0.
About to see a tie.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Ghouls, your turn 1.
It's the last turn.
Yeah.
This is the last turn. Yes, I think it's
Yeah.
a draw.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a tie. I mean, Ghouls can't take 3 prizes.
No.
I don't know if he wants to rip it. Just
Nope. And so we will come back out to the standings page, take a look, and get ready for our final round for the night. We do have Evan at.
all right. That's game, guys.
Rio. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
The game's over. It's a draw. Yep. Okay. All right. I have a round. I'll give you guys 2 minutes. You can get things shuffled and stuff. We'll start the next round in 2 minutes. All right. Got a message in the Discord.
Yo, and 11 viewers right now just checked out the numbers. So, to the 11 of you that are hanging out with us tonight, thank you for spending part of your Saturday evening with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Definitely excited to bring you guys some GLC action. It's been some good games tonight so far, and going to see an exciting one here in the finals with Evan and this Psychic Brew that is taking everyone by storm with the Cresselia.
Yeah, we should be seeing Psychic against Dragobox because Ghouls is now going to still be in second place. So we'll have a Turboblaze finals. So
Yep. Bulls with 7 points, Evan with 9, Lee with 6, Mega 6, Sligo 6, Fireball 6.
yeah. So no matter the outcome, it's going to be Evan or Ghouls finishing in first place tonight.
I wonder what was the context on the Drago Miss Energy.
I don't know. You talking about the Reggie Drago?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We have to ask them after. They're kind of talking out like it's kind of the classic. Yeah, I know it's a draw, but who would have won? I think Ghouls felt confident he would have. He was confident he would have won versus the other, but yeah, something more we can talk about later though. But
yeah. So we have a little bit of time now between.
Yep, round 4 is up. Yep.
Okay. Round 4, Evan against Ghouls, Lee.
Round 4's up, guys.
Sligo against Georgie. Shark against.
I think we got to watch the. We got to watch the
watching finals for sure.
We're watching finals, yeah. It's held on table 1.
Yep.
Thanks, Boo Boo.
Gosh, another game with the Ghouls camera though. Not gonna lie.
No bad.
Ghouls, I got your Christmas gift out, dog. I'm gonna get you a better webcam setup, and I'm gonna buy you internet for a year. I'm gonna get you fiber, homie. I got a link with Musk. We're gonna get you hooked up, dog.
Nah, he just needs one of those extenders, bro. I think the internet's fine. It's just where he plays in his house. It ends up being too far away. I remember back in the day, I had to grab something for the Call of Duty nights with the boys. Literally just plugs into an outlet, gives you Ethernet connection without your Ethernet being right beside you. It's great. So we will figure out that for him, possibly.
Okay, so back to events list. What will be the routing here?
Well, we know from consistently playing matchups Psychic versus Dragobox that Psychic has a fair matchup into the type, but we also know that you can just get ran over as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just actually talked it out, and here's the new rules. So this was the prize for first place tonight, but it's between 2 Blazers, and traditionally we like to try to keep the stash because they like to protect my valuables. But if Evan wins, I have to eat this, and if Ghouls wins, I'm going to ship it to Logan, and he has to eat it. So
cool.
Not the
I don't look sure. Yeah, whatever you say, idiot.
Yes, boss.
Where's my tub of
Yeah, where's your 7
Here,
furlers?
here, I gotcha. Hang on.
So, a little sidebar while we wait for this to get started. Logan's got a passion for making these table buddies, and he's like, "Hey, in your area, do you happen to have any bags of certain colors?" And I was like, "Dog, I got you. Don't worry." So I'm on the phone with Ghouls, and I'm like, "Wouldn't it be funny if I just sent him the largest bag of the most randomized thing?" So yeah, I sent him 22,000 randomized. Don't worry, he also got the bags he wanted, but he's got that too.
Reminds me of a box of Fruity Pebbles here. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotta send him milk next week.
You all messed up.
Okay, so Evan's getting 2 mulligans, and here we go. Natu on the active. Ghouls with the pass? Oh no. Pressure on the active and only pass.
Ooh, no. Oh no.
Stealing for nothing for draw? Oh my god. Is this a clunky? A clunky start?
Oh no, don't pass. Okay. Whew.
Oh.
I thought we were gonna see turn 2 dunk.
There's the mime. There's the energy on the mime, expecting the Natu going down. Okay. U-turn board. Offering the mime. Okay.
Oh no.
Valuing the Natu or mime with energy.
Top deck battle VIP pass the turn late. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that enough times. I was like, I cut it if I don't need it.
Lilies for 8. It's pretty strong.
Who needs battle VIP when you can draw 8?
Bail Ghouls out of what was possibly a dead hand.
Probably a Faba right hand Clara energy. Oh, no, not even energy situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Treasure. Here we go.
Treasure's gonna find a Pokemon. We see Marnie being discarded for the treasure. So Ghouls may have another follow-up supporter in hand. Usually the only reason that you would ever think that you would get rid of a Marnie
is valuing the other cards more. Yeah. I saw Floatstone and I don't know what was the other cards. Floatstone was the first one.
Avery.
Avery, Quick Ball, maybe.
I couldn't know if it was Quick Ball or Letter.
Letter.
Letter's strong.
Letter's strong.
Yeah, Letter's very good here. Yeah.
Yeah, he can go to the dragon.
Get the energy counts here for Ghoulies. Make sure that we don't have anything odd out there again. Crazy, like you said, Robbie. I definitely will be curious to see what happened that caused Reggie Drago to have
a lightning and
a water energy attached to it. Yeah.
If his answer is anything other than "I'm just a chill guy," I'm gonna.
We do see Max Elixir just firing off here. We hit.
Oh, okay.
So now we can let her.
Oh baby, oh baby. Here's the thing: does he have the pivot?
Yeah, he has the pivot. He has the
pivot. He has the Bloodstone
in hand.
Yeah. Absolutely. So.
Yep,
it was potentially a dunk.
it was, yeah.
Oh no.
And now it's potentially just game over for Evan's side.
Yeah, Evan's got to dig out of this.
That's what I said. This is the run over that could happen.
Yep.
It definitely is.
Boys, we may be having an early exit tonight.
Could be very dangerous also. Mimikyu, Dimension Maui. I'm saying it.
Yep.
It's a strong play, but also a risky one.
Same. Really smart there. Like, so Ghouls has every ability to play another thing to bench, draw 2 cards, but he doesn't because he values not giving any chance for him to get out of the pressure situation he's in.
Target. Yep.
So, like,
for Crystal. Hold on.
really good fundamentals there. And so many players will just overextend there and not realize it's a mistake.
So level ball and fog crystal. You're right, Robbie. We could definitely see a response here if we have a Dimension Valley. Those are literally the 2 cards that fetch out Mimic You and a Psychic Energy if you want to go that route.
Yeah.
Do we have access to the Valley?
Oh no, he's looking for Xatu. Xatu has 100 HP, by the way.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, not level ball searchable.
Yeah.
So now we're looking for a different pivot. So I wonder if he sees, like you said, he has to have D Valley, but okay, there we go.
Okay.
Does he have the Valley? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we have it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we have it.
You don't even need it now.
You don't even need it.
Yeah. Now you get the Xatu.
Okay.
in your
Okay.
too.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at my boy. Proud of him.
He's rolling.
Oh,
Where's
man.
the beast?
This is great.
That's what you like to see, just haymaker after haymaker, right?
Yeah. But also, Wolves can respond the way to get that dragon. So.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
Ghouls-
you're exactly right.
Ghouls could Turbo Blaze, attach, and Muscle Band onto the Tatsugiri and take it with the Surf, baby.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Listen, sometimes you got to surf for the style. You got to do it for the culture.
Well, it's more than just that. It gets you an attack. Like, Draco Box loses games because it runs out of attackers sometimes. And Tatsugiri, if you can turn Tatsugiri into an attacker for even 1 turn, the value that it provides you over the length of having to use your recovery cards on your Pokemon.
You're 100% correct. Like, if Tatsugiri is able to take a prize card for you, it is miles ahead of its expected value.
Yep.
That's absolutely true.
That's for turn. Okay.
Yeah, so he's attaching the Xatu for turn.
I mean, he doesn't have anything else. If he would, I mean,
I feel like still holding that's better because if he finds something on the next turn,
you can
then he can attack. He can
Clairvoyant.
attach it. So yeah, like you just don't commit to the Xatu. But that's I'm a little confused by that play. Maybe he's just overthinking, like he's gonna have to attack with it or something. But I mean, if you're in that spot, like the game's over anyway.
Yeah.
And then also, thirdly, could be thinking, is it a U-turn board on the Natu?
Yes.
Oh yeah, well then never mind.
Rescue Stretcher.
Yeah, so Rescue Stretcher's played. So yeah, both are like dealing with some like weird circumstances. Now, to be fair, Ghouls has options at hand. Ghouls has an Avery. I mean, it's not ideal, but like drawing 3 cards is drawing 3 cards.
Yeah. Maybe he's debating on lowering his hand size, go Dragon, then Avery maximizing cards. Well, Mimic You there is not okay, Ayana.
Okay. I think that's.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's a little worried too about leaving. Like he didn't want to play the Iono initially, I think, because he knew that Evan's hand was not great.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know. Evan saw enough cards. Maybe it's okay. I know Ghouls because he said it in tone. Ghouls is like in his head was thinking through why would Evan attach to that Xatu. Like thinking through how bad or how good is his hand that Xatu attach matters. So
Sworder. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Last minutes Gushala for next turn.
That's really good.
That's huge. Yeah, it's really low.
But if I know Psychic players, and I do, he probably gave him hand disruption by the Iona.
You're right.
Yeah, I know.
Well being played. Is that the Stormy?
Yeah, the Stormy. Yeah, Stormy seems pretty good here because you can find your bolt.
Find your bolt. Find your Dodrigan.
Druddigan. Yeah, I guess like to be fair, like maybe Bolt Surprise. May have also been like just the method of attack you wanted to take. It could be Dreddy.
Surgical will be my choice, personally.
Yeah, I agree. You already have your top. You already have both your support Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let's grab the Druddigon.
Mhm. Yeah. That makes sense.
Just as we say that, he's gonna change his mind.
Yeah. Damn goalies.
I wonder if he's.
Yeah, Dodgergon.
There's not a great
Yeah,
response here either. Like, if this is a turn to just take off, it's going to require quite a decent bit from Evan's side to be able to either get a boulder and match hand size, or there's a Turboblaze, or is that a fighting energy? Can you guys tell me?
That's a fighting energy.
Okay. Just attach return.
Yeah. And it looks like he's just going to feed him the Tatsu and
Try
Yeah,
to
we
gain
should get
another
another-
card in hand as well.
I think that's a solid idea. And I think like you said, it's gonna be tough for him to find a way to keep pressure on, but at the same time, I don't know if Evan cares about that as much either because he gets some breathing room to set up now too, right? So
Yep.
Like honestly, he may not even be as upset about it because he can simply, if he has anything in hand worth playing, he can do something, play a supporter, and then he can fill potentially. It's not ideal, but
At least it's something.
right. And like again, if he can just get a board set up so that he can like have his bench set up for his other support, he's not in the worst spot.
Okay, so
He just asked him how many cards are in hand.
the magic question.
Know what that question means?
Where is it? I have it one right here.
So mysterious treasure, get rid of Cresselia.
What's it read for you?
Ferromole? You know, the Paradox Pokemon have different names in Spanish. So it's not what's it called?
Iron
in
Boulder?
English?
Iron Boulder's the English translation.
Yeah, so his name is Ferromole. Ferro being like from
Iron.
metal,
Mm-hmm.
iron,
Metal.
yeah.
Yeah.
And mole is like a thing, like the thing from the Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay. So Iron Rockman?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, for
the,
us in Spanish, the thing is called mole.
Oh,
So
okay.
is
What's the attack
Ferromone.
name? Lee Hoffman.
Ah. Es cuerno graduable.
Yeah. Lee is.
I remember a clip from Lee.
Yep.
Just for the previous 3K.
Yep.
He goes like cuerno grajudo. Yeah. It's weird names, weird Spanish sounds. Graduable. That's hard to pronounce, even for a Spanish speaker. Graduable.
Alright. Parallel going to be played down from Evan's side. Not much value in the parallel, just kind of getting it out of his hand. Filch going to draw those
preventing
cards.
another dragon to hit the board.
Yep.
Yeah, gets rid of Stormy. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. I think
Not developing the bolt also, if he was mistake.
And now Ghouls has a Raihan loaded. So, if this continues to play out in such a way that is...
There's Kusala. We're going for that double dragon.
Get rid of Avery. Fighting energy.
Yo, double dragon Luxurious Cable could be huge.
Yeah, but you need a way to get out of this Tatsugiri, no?
I'm telling you, he has it in hand.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
Okay,
It could
okay.
be a foreshadowing.
I was like, get out of here, Robbie. Be some of that more of that main character energy. Lost City.
There's Lost City.
Oh,
He has
Muscle
it on
Band?
hand. He has it on hand.
He has
Shut
Muscle Band in
up.
hand.
He does. No, it's not just that. He's got. Oh, he may have muscle band in hand. Yo.
Yeah, if he has Muscle Band in hand, that's just EKO the Mimikyu. It's gone. Now you don't have to worry about the revenge return
Oh my
anymore.
gosh.
The Muscle Band goes hard here.
Okay, did
Oh,
he?
no, okay.
No, we're going-
That makes more sense.
Yep.
Does he have the pivot then? He must
Yeah,
have the.
yeah,
Oh,
he's-
rope.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
it is. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, no. That's like the worst.
This is not good, guys.
Okay, no Gallade this game.
No Gallade, but
But he leaves the.
Oh, but he'll live because of the cape. Okay. I
Okay.
see it.
mean,
I see
Yeah.
the line. I see the line.
sure.
I don't know.
Putting a lot of stock into that cape sticking, but okay.
It's true. It's true. It's. I don't know. I think like the potential of having the Gallade gone for the game is huge though. Gallade's a huge problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're also asking a lot of Evan, Ravi, right? Like if he doesn't have a stadium bump plus the way to get rid of the. Well, I guess like if he finds Field Blower specifically, he has he has both. But if he doesn't have the if he doesn't find that, then he has no way to take care of this Drago, and then Mimikyu's gone too. So then it's like the worst situation, or he loses another support Pokemon, and then he's just further.
Oh, he's gonna leave Mr. Mimon active. No.
Leave Cresselia.
Are we doing the other attack?
Yeah, maybe.
110?
Yeah, it might be.
Energy retrieval. Clairvoyant.
Oh, okay. I could see where this is going because, like, if he's able to like come up with if he's able to like D-Valley and attach for turn, yeah, he can hit for 110.
Next turn going for the Mimikyu. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and like you don't care, you lose Cresselia. Cresselia doesn't have much value.
Not much fun in this matchup, yeah.
Yep, I kind of like that. If it's all dependent on if he has the Valley.
I think he has it.
Oh, don't tease us like this, Evan.
Evo instance. It's a thing.
What? That's not a Dimension Valley.
Wait a minute.
Maybe he's trying to thin his hand. He's like, you get like a Pokemon you don't care about, and then
yeah, and Dimension Valley doesn't do it because the Cresselia requires 2 psychic.
Yeah.
Oh, did he play a Dark?
Two
Oh.
psychic. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
No, so he's preparing for the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
He's going for the Mimikyu, sacrificing the Mimikyu.
Oh, that's bad. That's very
Now, that
bad.
is very bad because losing the Mimikyu to Lost City is, I mean, that's one of the targets for the Dragon player. If you can get that Mimikyu out of there.
Arvin.
He's at the Field Blower.
Yep.
So here's a question then: Do you get greedy and only Field Blower the
city?
No.
The cape, or do you get rid of the city too?
No, you
No.
get rid of the city too, 100%.
Yeah,
Mimikyu is way
100%.
more valuable for you than Regidrago is for ghouls.
Yeah, he took the Lost City. Yeah, I agree. It's a greedy play because like taking out
It's
the
for
Drago
no
here-
reason too. I don't
right
think.
because you're still asking for resources to be used in order to get recovery back, right? So I agree. And more importantly, like Ghouls is in a position where he has no energy set up on any of these other Pokemon. He does have the Reshiram, but nothing else is there. So
Well, and furthermore, everything is revenge attackable. Yeah, you could surf with this Tatsugiri, even though like that's even a little bit more so off the table now with not having things be like searched out. But this Mimikyu can just be recurred turn after turn after turn with the fact that you have Mimikyu and Xatu already on board. So I mean, we're talking tulips, we're talking, you know, not stretcher plus an energy. It's like And Dimension Valley's still live. This Mimikyu basically puts the team on its back now.
Right. And the one way, there's no way to recur it. The one thing that deals with Mimikyu is now gone.
Yes.
So you're right. Yep.
Yeah. And you know what also is interesting? That Cresselia plus the Risky Ruins and Monkey Dory is 130.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a magic number against Dragonbox.
How much does it only do 100 or does it do 110?
It's 110, right? Yeah, 110. So maybe in the future we could be seeing Ruined City, Monkey Dory, Monk 2, Cresselia 110, take the knockout.
Yeah.
Or preparing a twin price turn.
For sure.
So we are going to be able to fire off and attack this turn. Raihan able to search out any card. I imagine that was probably what it was going to be, the energy retrieval. So we can pop these back into play. This is another 3 energy turn from the Dragon deck.
Oh my god. Okay.
Instead, we're going to go in with probably the Drudigan.
Yeah.
With that play.
Reset stamp.
Jeez.
Lol.
Yeah, reset stamp's pretty big there. They'll always be stamping. A boy loves playing the stamp.
Yeah, he stamps. He stamps for sure. Yeah, revenge. Bye bye Mimikyu for now.
Yeah.
And I don't think that if Evan draws into the Tulip, that doesn't fix the problem, the situation.
No, he'd have to specifically have Tulip plus the D-Valley in hand already, plus the energy. Well, I guess you get the energy from the Tulip. But like,
Tulip, yeah.
Yeah, like you said. Well, he has the muscle band. Oh, no, the muscle band's gone. Yeah, he shuffled it. So then it's like, if you were thinking about that, was it worth attaching preemptively to the Cresselia? I guess you like think that he's going to make you shuffle your hand away, but
interesting. Okay, Evan checking his tears card pile. Me has Tulip. Yep, that's Tulip.
Yeah, walk me through what you guys are talking about with Tulip. Tulip will take a knockout here, right?
No, because there isn't a second energy on this card. Second energy.
That's what's missing. We could hit one with the Clairvoyant Sense.
Yep, that's
obviously, but yeah.
Or just have it from the.
Or just have it. Yeah.
I don't think we have it.
I don't think either.
It's. I do wonder if the
boulder hits the board.
Is the Cresselia? I mean, I don't know. The reason you don't just attach.
Quick pull.
Okay, so he must definitely have the other energy because he just quick pulled one away.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason you'd do that otherwise.
Agreed.
And also the quick pull comes from the Clairvoyance. Because otherwise he will use it before and then Tulip back the energy.
Oh, unless for sure.
Is that dark energy? No. It's a psychic. Okay.
Mimikyu's socket colorless anyway, though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that is their energy. Okay.
He worried me there for a second because he was telling him about, I wish I could have taken the Cresselia. Okay, I was like, oh no, do you not have energy? Okay, made more sense. We're okay.
Yeah, but also that energy on the saddle is stuck.
Yeah, that's the big problem is that you threw that there earlier on, and that's the energy and actual question is.
Yeah.
Why
we would have had
ever committed?
Yeah, we could have drawn 2 more cards with it. We would have put it in the bin by now, and then you would have
You guys
gotten it
think
back
it
in the
was a
tulip.
Raihan angle? I mean, like, that's like always when weird energy get put onto weird Pokemon, it's like, is there a chance that Ghouls is gonna gust this down and KO it, being that it's my draw engine, and then I can sneak a cheeky Raihan off of it?
Yeah, could be. Oh, that was the
Well,
reasoning on the energy on the mime.
but
Right?
yeah, exactly. He already done it because the mime already had it. So at that
Cool.
point, you already have the
Yeah.
Raihan activated, so you don't need
Yeah.
it. And so I think he legitimately thought he's in such a bind that he might have to attack with the Zatu, which again,
Wow.
like I think at that point you can see that you just lose
Yeah,
if
you
that
probably
happens.
lose anyway. Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Because Sato is doing what, 80?
Is it 80?
I
60?
think it's
That's 80.
80.
Super Cycle.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
4-3.
that's 80.
I don't know.
Hey, I've taken KOs with Zatu before. It does happen, but it's few and far between. That's for sure.
Yeah, but he can only go into like Tatsuiri because also U-turn board is on Sato, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So no muscle band. So max output on Sato is 80 plus 20 or 3 from Monkey. That's not a.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you I know what's going on Ghoul's side, but he turned the contrast and the sharpness and everything up to the max. It's all pixels for me.
Yeah, like SBO said earlier, he's got the DS camera out.
Not the DSi camera.
Oh yeah.
He got the Game Boy Color camera attachment.
Oh my goodness.
What a good game we're seeing play out. Literally thought that it was going to be over in the first 5 seconds. To now.
Yeah, response after response.
Yep.
Yeah.
School's going to miss the response here, though. We see a Turboblaze. No extra attached just yet.
No, he's going for the dragon draw. Got the baton on 3 dragon, yeah.
He's on 3 here. Yep, he found the energy.
Yep.
Yep. Well, he said he got there, but didn't he already use his energy surge? Oh,
yeah, he's playing Arpen for Seeker and Balloon.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe. Well, maybe he already has the energy in hand, and then he has the other. Okay, so that's where we're.
Yeah, there's the
energy. There it is. Yeah, he said the phrase "we got there," so I assume it meant he had the energy. So.
Okay.
So is that 2? It goes down to 2?
Yep, Goals is down to 2.
Yeah.
This is a game, boys. We have a game.
And maybe we'll see a boulder now. We can get there.
Message Schools tell him to update his Windows XP. My goodness. My God.
Yeah, I'm getting all sorts of comments from chat about it.
I can only imagine.
I'm loving every single one of them.
Dude.
Joel says, I've got a 420p TV recording from the early 90s in better quality than this.
Has someone in there asked if Goals ordered a large sausage pizza? If you know, you know.
And then Adam said maybe he can use some of his recent winnings to upgrade the setup. I told them all he plays in a closet walled off by 3 sides. It's probably the reason why.
Okay. Aaron's got the Professor's Letter, so maybe we're going to see a Just Horn.
Yeah, good chance that an attack again is fired off here with the letter being able to fetch out the energies. We can see one of them come down via Clairvoyant Sense. The other one manually attached for turn. We're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Is Evans field blower down?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
He used it for the Cape and
That's right, the Cape Lost City. That's
Lost
right.
City. Yeah.
Well, that felt like a game ago.
It really did.
Yeah, this has been a long one, but good one. But just
It's one
a
of
lot's
these
happened.
things. I tell anyone learning playing against Drago Box, it's like when you use that early field blower, you better know what's going to stick later.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, that baton's a problem.
It is a sticky card. Probably actually more impactful than the Lux Cape, though Lux Cape would have been, extremely detrimental to Evan had it stuck because of
Right.
Clarivorian sense to the
It's
Gracelia.
like decks in general now put so much pressure on you with the number of tools that are so good. So I'm a big advocate of playing double tool removal. Do as I say, not as I do, though, because I definitely don't have any decks with double tool removal.
Monkey Dory with energy. And
Okay, I like where he's going with this. And Ghouls just yells, "I just drew my Koridon. Goodbye, Koridon. You're the inferior legendary from the Scarlet Violet era, anyway." My Rhydon stands. Let's go.
brum brum.
That's right, vroom vroom. I like my purple motorcycle, baby.
Okay. So we're gonna see a Cresselia attack. Is he aiming to double price cards next turn? Taking away all the energy on the board, maybe? Cresselia. Yep, 110 on the Rich Dragon. Tackle from Ghouls. We already know that Kushada was played. So failed there. Dragon thingy, what is it called?
I think that's right. Dragon Horde?
Yeah, Dragon Horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon
I
thingy.
Yeah. I only own the Spanish version. Let me search it.
Chucky, we keep casting with Robbie. We're going to be so up on these Spanish attack names.
Oh, I'm down. Listen, I need to brush up anyway. I've been getting back to my Duolingo. I used to but I wasn't fluent, but I mean, comprende
Vamos a
mucho.
hablar un poquito de español en el stream
Huh?
para todos los amigos de Latinoamérica. So,
¿Dónde está el baño?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? That's right.
Yo, funny enough, Redragon's ability in Spanish is called Tesoro del Dragón, so Dragon's Treasure.
That's cool. Dragon's Hoard, Dragon's Treasure.
What's a hoard?
Hoard. Hoard. It's that's the term. It's in English, but a hoard is like a pile of treasure. So it's
okay.
It's effectively the same.
DeSoto del Dragon?
Yeah, because for me the hoard was from WoW. You know, like the name of the hoard.
Yeah, like a group.
Yeah, a group thing. Yeah.
Yeah, double usage there. Dragons can hoard their treasure. That makes sense. Is to hoard something is to like keep
So wait, who
quarters.
took the game there? I missed what happened there.
I think Ghouls has the ability to knock out over the course of the next 2 turns.
I see. So they're just
Yeah.
like, he scuffed it.
Yeah.
No, both of Stadiums and Counter Energy was on the prize cards.
All right. Well,
For,
congrats to Ghouls on taking it down.
Yep, and that will do it for the tournament tonight. Let's pop over one last time and check the pairings. We will see that Ghouls will be the only player with an undefeated record. He does carry a tie, but will be the only 3-0 finisher on the night. So that will secure him first place for the evening. Again, it's been a lot of fun for everyone that's been hanging out with us tonight. There's been, as many as 11, 12 people in the room. So, like I said, we very much appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I'll give one more sponsor shout out, then I'll let the guys take us out of here. Once again, we give a big shout out and thank you to our partners over at Collectors Connection. They are who allow us to run these tournaments on these weekend nights and also pursue our dreams of being, professional GLC players. You can check out their website at collectorsconnectionduluth.com for their weekly events and everything that they have going on over there at the store. And I'm good on everything for tonight, guys. I'll let y'all take us out of here.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Please come every week. We want people to come in and join in and love our community and just play this game that we all really enjoy. Yeah. Robbie, it's also awesome to have you on tonight. Did you enjoy casting the first time, right?
Yeah,
great job.
It was a really fun time hanging with you guys, commentating over such good games that we saw tonight. And yep, we will see you in the next one.
All right, from myself, Robbie, Chucky, and the rest of the Turboblaze guys, thank you all for hanging out. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out.
Yep.